Okay, hey there guys, it's Metro, and first things first, I should, I guess, apologize for not streaming yesterday, although it kind of worked out pretty well. What happened was, for some reason, I guess Classic WoW was getting DDoSed. I still don't understand any of this, but yeah, something was going on with Blizzard servers. It actually happened back when Classic had first launched. I remember the same thing. I couldn't even enter dungeons, I couldn't make a dungeon group, I couldn't do anything. I could run around the world and like do some small things, but I couldn't actually do 90% of what the game offered. So I couldn't really play, and that was for most of the day yesterday. It had fixed itself at one point, and then it got worse again. So instead, I just worked on a new video, which hopefully I'll have live by tomorrow. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna have to cut this one somewhat short too, to make sure we do have time to finish that. But anyway, Robin, what's up? How's it going? I'm good. Let's get back to some keys today. I still haven't even opened my cache, so let's go ahead and do that, and we'll see what we get. It is a pretty dastardly week, a week that I was not excited for anyway, honestly. I won't lie, when I woke up yesterday, I was looking for excuses to not stream, and it worked out. I got done some things I wanted to get done and avoided having to do Tuesday keys with Sanguine and Quaking, which is without question the worst. I mean, this has got to be the worst week, right? There's no way. I don't know of another one that's worse, but why am I looking like this? What is this? Alright, anyway, that's that. So we have Shrine 17. That's actually not bad at all. Fortified, Sanguine, Quacking, Beguiling. I mean, that's not bad. But it is Void Week, right? So, yeah, this is definitely a full defensive week. 100%. There was no... It is Void Week, right? I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, 100% defensive week. Let's change all that stuff. That's definitely... I'm not even messing around with that this week. Heartbreaker, Grip of the Dead. I don't know. I always wonder if Grip of the Dead is not the right play on Sanguine weeks, but I think it still is. Let's just not take it. I don't know. It's so back and forth. I always battle it. I don't really know. All right, and I think yeah, Vision Major. Alright, so that's what's going on here. Let's see. Nothing. We'll go ahead and look for some groups here. Hopefully we can find some. 18 told to go, but they're asking for Discord, so I won't be joining that one. Let's see what's out there. Nothing. 17s. Let's see. Just some 16s. A tall. That's a good start, I guess. We could do a tall. Shouldn't be too bad. Sure why. It's always weird when you see the 2300 person doing a 16. It's like, what are the circumstances there, and should I be worried? It's a little worrying, don't you think? I don't know. 8 of 8 Mythic as well, this person, damn. That's the real deal right there. That's a World of Warcraft player if I ever saw one. Alright. As soon as I saw the name, Dab X, I was like, oh, they invited a Demon Hunter. For sure. I didn't even look at what class it was. As soon as I saw the name, okay, yep. And they leave already. Okay, there you go. That's good. Alright, that's why I love keys. Alright, so let's see. Hopefully we get some, I'll have to get an 18 done today. This will be the only day I do. Friday will be alt, and then, hey, Waza, what's up, buddy? And then don't forget, Saturday I won't be around, so that'll be it. It's only 2 streams this week, unfortunately, but really big video coming, hopefully tomorrow. I made a full, like, a giant guide on Corax Revenge, because honestly, I couldn't find one. Like, there's none out there, so maybe by now somebody's made another video, but when I was looking on the weekend, there was none, so... I made this giant ass, probably gonna be like an hour long. We'll get all the timestamps going and everything. But just massive guide to Corax Revenge. So even if you guys don't care or you don't have much interest in learning from it, I would appreciate you stopping by that video when it is live and dropping a thumbs up and a comment or two. But we'll see how it goes. It's evening in the UK. Oh yeah, evening. Well, it's morning here. It's freaking 11:20 only, so day's just begun here. In the UK, it's what? Not even, it's 5 hours different, right? So it's not that late. It's only 4:30. That's interesting. Never noticed this little path here. Can't imagine it's intentional. I don't know. I don't really like flying. I wish flying wasn't in the game. It's stuff like this that it really makes you realize that like this was not designed for flying, right? Like that giant mountain is there for scenic elements. You're not meant to just fly over it, you know? But I have to say the mountains in BFA have been really good looking, to be honest. Like, I guess it's because they've been putting this grass texture on the entirety of them, whereas in the old days it used to be like a much different shape with the grass, I think. I don't know. It's good though. Pretty good. A little unrealistic though. I don't think a mountain would have this kind of grass on it, right? Anything good in the chest? I'm opening mine now. Nah, nothing. 445 wrists. Already got 450 wrists, so not a thing. Oh, yeah, let's put the weapon on too. There we go. Full 450 eye level today. As defensive as we can get, really. And maybe we could change some things around essence-wise, but I don't think it gets any more defensive than this. At least for 5-mans. Obviously, Azeroth's Undying Gift would be the major we'd use if we were in a raid for this same scenario, but we ain't in a raid at the moment. Hey, Arno, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? What are you up to? Oh, we have a helm to scrap as well. Might as well do that while we wait, since it's slow goings. A lot of people in the queue, including another healer. This is always confusing to me. It's like, we got a healer, dude. Thanks for signing up anyway. But I think I have seen at times where people are like, oh, that guy wants to heal? Alright, I'll switch, you know? It's rare, but I guess that's what they're banking on. Good day, Alex. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Thanks for help last night. Let's get that cleaned off there. I don't know what that was. Something from the wings yesterday, I think. Anyway, alright, so got 18 or 16 a tall here. Hopefully we get some prospects. Scrap that. We also scrapped the trinket because we don't need the 430 anymore. We got a 435 ink pod last night, by the way. Very nice. Thanks for the 445 weapon and trinket. Oh, damn, nice, yeah. Glad you were able to get them.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Got a lot of materials in our bag for some reason. Let's go take a stop to the auction house there. Didn't get a chance to see the latest 5-tank video. Go well. Oh, wow, that was a while ago. Yeah, I think it did. I can't remember, really. I would say it was up and down. Yeah, it was up and down. The main reason we wanted to do it that week was because I thought that would be the really hard week, and it wasn't. Like, all the problems we've ever had with 5-tank is just poor individual play. Like, it never has, very rarely anyway. There's a lot of mistakes made that it's like, you could like make up a reason why it would be because of having 5 tanks. But I think if everybody was serious about it, you'd realize that it's not because of 5 tanks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not actually the problem. So yeah, I would say that 5 tanks is perfectly viable. We have yet to find any reason why it wouldn't be, and even on the hardest weeks in the game, it doesn't seem to make any difference. Like, not at all. So I'd recommend it, honestly. If you know 5 good, the thing is, like, if you know 5 good tanks and you don't know 5 good other players, or you know 4 good tanks, and you know, you don't know good damage dealers and stuff, then you might as well go with all tanks. Like, honestly, I would, if there was better circumstances to pug into 5 tanks, I would do every key like that. There's no reason not to. Like, it's more interesting, first of all, and what am I even doing right now? Oh yeah, I'm trying to put the scale in there. It's more interesting, and it's a lot safer. Like, you know what I mean? You should never wipe because you have 5 tanks, right? Hey, Powell, what's up? It seemed most problems were different routes and positioning. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like, some of the mistakes that we made, it's very easily, very easy to say that those mistakes were made because of, like, tank conflicts. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people were all thinking doing something slightly different. Like, the big one that we made was when we pulled trash in Citralis first boss. That was the #1 thing. You know what I mean? When we pulled trash in Citralis, that was like, oh, okay. That could be, I understand why people would say that could be because of multiple tanks. You know what I mean? Like, it makes perfect sense to say that there. So, but I still don't think it was. I think it was just a poor individual play, and we weren't ready for it, you know? So, I'd love to see, like, a dedicated group of 5 tanks, you know, like, perfectly optimized as well. Like, I don't know what the right comp would be. I think it's, like, 3 self-healing tanks and then 2 support tanks. Yeah, that'd be great, Alex. I'd love to do it. Got a 15 freehold. Try to move towards 18, so 15's a bit in the wrong direction there, but... Alright, this is already tons of red flags here, so moving on from that group. People linking, talking about snapping mobs and shit in a 16. Anyway, the 2 druid comp seems to work well. Yeah, definitely. That's, The 2 like support tank I think is the right play. I think you always want 2 supports, like 2 classes that can offer you something besides just damage. Like if you brought like 5, I don't know, like 5 tanks that only are focused on damage, there's gonna be some problems along the way. Like especially last week we did need some healing, even though a lot of it was covered just by Sugar Crusted Fish Feast. It's still, obviously, you know, you need some damage for sure. Well, it's not bolstering. It's not bolstering in here, so I shouldn't be too worried, but I always am worried doing Siege. Hey, Diabolical, what's up, man? How's it going? I couldn't help but think of you last night when I read the article about freaking the Astros getting getting like ratted on by some former player that they were stealing signs and shit. It's like, oh, I'd love to hear what he has to say about that. Oh, man. Horrible news. Yeah. So silly. Fucking team, man. Yeah. Hey, Brett, what's up? It has been a while. How's it been? Yeah, it's been okay. For me, it's been alright. Yesterday, unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream because I was getting DDoS. I wasn't getting DDoS, but something about Blizzard was getting DDoS and it was preventing somehow just me from playing the video game. So, but we're back today. Get some keys done, hopefully. What are we doing again? We're doing Siege of Boralus, that's it. So we got our Shadow Priest. Wow, that's under-geared Shadow Priest too. What the hell? It's probably the leader, I'm sure. 1600 only, but it's only a 16, right? This is a 16. Yeah, pretty low, really. Honestly, for a 16, we probably don't even need this essence situation. Let's just go back and load the offense. That must have sucked. Was it your ISP? No, it was definitely on Blizzard's end, but I can't really... I don't really know what caused the issues, honestly, but it seems like I'm the only person who was having problems yesterday for some reason, so... John, what's up? What do you think? Should Blizzard add and feature that punishes people that ruins Mythic Plus? Now, we've already detailed how they should fix it multiple times on the channel, so check those videos out. Oh, you were too diabolical? I was like talking with people in the guild and nobody said they were having issues besides me, so I could like play, I could log on sometimes, but I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't even repair my gear. That was how I kept checking it. It's like I kept trying to repair my gear and nothing would happen. Anytime I opened a vendor. Yeah, that was the same for me then. Okay. I had a stick of memory blow up and read that last patch WoW uses loads of resources. Has anyone else had same problem? Because it's pretty much unplayable now for me. You mean 8.25 or you mean 8.3 that's not out yet? I haven't had any issues with RAM in WoW. Yeah, it would lock up for me, yeah. It's like as soon as I tried to interact with any of the vendor options, the character was no longer playable. 8.25, yeah, I haven't had any issues with any of that. Then I would crash the game, and yeah, same, okay, exact same for me. Then I guess it was also other people. I don't know, it just seemed like everybody was like, "Why aren't you streaming?" And it's fine for me, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I felt like I was trying to make up an excuse or something, but anyway. All right, so we got Enchanted Emissary first here. Alright, so it is Quaking, and this is the last time it will be a bad version of Quaking. If you guys didn't see our foray on the PTR, about a month ago now, oh yeah, I forgot about this already. Quaking is completely different on 8.3 on Season 4. It no longer splashes damage to other... Wait, no, that's not true. It no longer damages you, but now it damages other people way more, and it doesn't interrupt you? No, I think it still interrupts you. All I know is it doesn't damage you anymore. So let's put it this way. It's going to be a lot freaking... The reason I hate it so much is because as Blood Decay, it does so much damage because we have so much health, and it doesn't influx on Death Strike at all, right? Makes no impact on Death Strike healing, even though it does like a ton of damage constantly. So even if I suddenly start taking more damage from other people, that's fine. As long as I don't constantly take 10% of my or 20% of my health and damage, even when we're playing perfectly, and I can't do anything about that, then I'm fine with it. But yeah, that's why this week sucks so bad as Blood Decay, because you get hit mad hard and you'd have no way to defend against it, really. Every other tank has physical mitigation they could use to stop some of the damage, but I have zero pretty much. I had that problem for a long time, but a recent Windows update fixed it. Nice. I was thinking about BFA earlier. What was your less favorite thing they changed from Legion to BFA? I don't know. I don't really remember much, honestly. Nothing really. I don't remember anything, honestly, that I would dislike. I also hate Enchanting Shaman. Yeah, Enchanting Shaman, not a great one. I don't know. I never really played a lot of specs in Legion, honestly. It was... Yeah, I don't know why. I don't have an answer to that for some reason. Hey, Theodorus, what's up? How's it going? Okay, what was the thing you loved the most? Probably the thing that universally I loved, no matter what was going on in the expansion, was the setting of it. Like, absolutely stud of a setting. I freaking love the Zara lore. I love the trolls. You know, I love the impact of the Zuldazar and all, like, you know, the stuff going on with the Zandalari. Like, there's such a legendary, like, group of individuals in this game for so long. I mean, think about it, right? Like, they've been involved in every single expansion up until now, huh? You know what I mean? In some way, they've had influence on pretty much the entire game, so I absolutely love it, you know what I mean? That was perfect. I'm sure our Alliance felt a little bit, maybe a little jealous over not getting the same, but as a Horde, I loved it. That was the #1 thing, you know? Ups and downs, the beginning especially. Had a lot of problems with the guild and a lot of problems with now Classic and everything, but one thing that I universally enjoy when I log on is logging into the Inn in Zuldazar and hearing that music. It's always brings a smile to my face. Not much working after that. I'm going to try and do some keys. Alright, be careful, man. It's dangerous out there, I've heard. Still in combat? Oh, or did we pull that pack somehow? This happened last time I did this dungeon. We were in combat with something. Yeah, I think, yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely in common. It's casting Queen's Decree. What problems did you have with the guilds? Just like, we lost like probably like 20 some people since the beginning of this expansion. Maybe more, like 30, honestly. I mean, it could be up to 40, you know? I don't even know. To count them all would be a sad thing, so I don't even really want to. Yeah. I always have Ash Candy in the back to protect me. Nice. Hey, Alex, what's up? How's it going, man? Is that just because they got uninterested? I guess partially, yeah. I mean, a lot of weird reasons, but yeah, partially, I'm sure. Classic, you know, took about 4 people away as well. Maybe more. Pretty good. How about you? Yeah, good. Right on. I have to say, for me, it's the allied races. Such an awesome way to add more races. Yeah, I mean, allied races are part of why I like the Zandalari stuff so much, too, so definitely with you on that one. I'm trying to get some heritage armors here with Corax Revenge, so hopefully we can do that. I still have none. I still don't have any heritage armors. Besides the night elf one, or the blood elf one, I mean. Like the ones that you get just from being 120, you know? I would love to join a guild like yours, but my ping on Firetree is way too high to play properly. Really? We had people from England play for years in the guild, no problems. I mean, where are you located? Because I can't imagine how it could be worse. I'm on East Coast and it's a West Coast server. I have a 90 ping at all times. I have no problem playing, so. Or should I carry the Axe of Tauren Chieftains with me instead? Whatever you prefer, man. Whichever one suits your transmog, let's put it that way. How'd raid end up going last night? Alright, yeah, still working on getting the roster back to where we need it. Still looking for probably 1 to 2 new people, so if anybody out there is playing a ranged damage dealer and you can raid Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern, let me know. We got probably at least 1 or 2 more spots that we gotta fill. Hey Don, what's up buddy, how's it going? Sheffield, UK. Oh, you're in England. Okay. Well, that's why you can't play on Firetree then, because you have to make a whole new account. All right. Anyway, are we good here? People are not returned yet. Should just be able to go boss. I don't know. It's good to go boss this week. I tried, but my ping was 500. Oh yeah, that's a lot higher than normal. But either way, it's all good. Don't expect people in like six-hour different time zones to be able to raid these hours anyway. You'd be raiding until very late at night. Then 2 Gerthalak Voice of the Deep. Nice. Yeah, it's a good one. Unique looking. Whoops! Ran right into the cannon there. That was awkward. Anyway, hey, Mr. G, what's up? Once I get Shadowlands, I can make a ranged DPS on your realm. I just don't want to level, otherwise I'd love to raid with you. Nice. I wish you, when you transmog A weapon, if it has an effect, it would proc, even just cosmetically. Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. Oh, man, imagine the Girthlack proc, even if it didn't do damage. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool.
I've sighted a high-value target in the next district using Azurite artillery. Claim those weapons for the Horde.
Mob pack always causes problems, so let's just get it out of the way. It is possible to skip it, but it requires great timing, and that timing I don't think would have happened there. So, what do you think about this week? Push week. I don't like this week at all. This is probably my least favorite week, like I was saying. Was not enthusiastic about doing keys at all this week. I absolutely hate Quaking as a blood decay. It is the worst affix for us, and Sanguine is very annoying at times. Sometimes it's fun as a Death Knight. You can do a lot of work with it, but most times it's not. Most times it's Toldagore where you can't do anything about it. Hey Chris, what's up? How's it going? Why is it the worst affix? I literally just explained it like 5 minutes ago, but I could explain it again. It's because it does a percentage of your health, and we have very high natural health, but it's all physical damage, and it cannot be. We have no way to mitigate it, so. We take pretty much 100% of the damage every time. Also, because there's constantly freaking idiot melee, like these people here keep hitting me with it. So I'm usually taking even more damage than I should be taking. And the big reason that it's a problem is because environmental damage does not contribute to Death Strike. So even though I'm getting hit for potentially, 20 to 40% of my health every time it goes out, I have no defense against it. I can't reduce it, and I cannot Death Strike, extra Death Strike from it. So. It is, without question, the worst affix for sure. I've been leveling up a Resto Shaman. It's dangerous. Oh yeah, tons of Sanguine. Didn't even think about that. Anyway, leveling up a Resto Shaman this week. Okay, we aggro more. So much fun. I really enjoy this expansion. I can see why you enjoy it. Yeah, Resto is really fun right now for sure. Resto Shaman are slept on? Oh, definitely, Aaron. I'm with you. They're definitely very, very strong right now. And they'll probably continue to be forever. Like, unless they remove Spirit Link and all the other stuff they have, they'll always be good. Where do you think blood will be at the new corrupted weapon? I would like to main my DK again. Yeah, I don't know. I'll take a look at more of them as the patch is ready to come, but I don't know why we aggroed all this. But anyway, loved Cop stream yesterday. Laughed so hard when Latsu lost in the casino. What's that? I don't know. It's probably AFK, I guess. Anyway, some priests don't even use Fortitude buff during Quack weeks. Yeah, it's an interesting question because obviously it makes Quacking do less damage, but it also means you have less health for other mechanics, so I don't know. Did I miss any other comments? Looks like I got them. But yeah, we'll take a look at the corrupted weapons in the near future whenever they're done. Oh my god. It's like right now they seem to be adding more anyway, so we'll see. We'll see where we're at with that. I really want to cover the Death Knight, being able to make the new Death Knight on the PTR or whatever as well, but it's not in yet. You can actually race change your, like if I log my DK over there, copy my DK over there, and do a race change. Wow, we aggro more trash again? Are you guys joking? Okay. Anyway, yeah, if I do a race change, I can choose those races, but it doesn't even let you finish doing it. Like when you do it, it has the customization there, and when you try to go into the game, it says failure. That's all it says, so. That weapon need to be nerfed ASAP. What? I do have a quick shaman question though, Metro. Do you prefer undulation or unleash life talent? I don't know the names of them, sorry ma'am. Just tell me what they do, I guess. I don't know the names. Which Horde ally race do you like the most? High Mountain Tauren is really good. I mean, they're all good. I don't really dislike any of them, honestly. I like every single allied race in the game. First row, yeah, I don't know the names of them though, so you have to tell me what they do. Undulation is the passive talent that makes it so big. Every 3 big heals is 50% stronger. I don't think I use either of those. What's the other option there? Isn't it something really good? I can't remember what else is there. They don't sound like either of what I'm using. Undulation is more healing overall, but it's harder to work around. The one that isn't there one that makes Riptide stronger on that tier as well? That's the one I use. Yeah, that's the one I use. It goes really good with the 2 Riptide talent, whatever that one's called. Torrent, gotcha. Yeah, that's the one I use. Riptide is your best friend when you're playing Resto Shaman in like middle keys because you're able to get a ton of DPS out and it will do a ton of healing with all the buffs that it has.
It makes no difference. The cannons will soon reduce the opposition to rubble.
Unleash Life is best for AoE healing, Undulation for sustained single target, and Riptide talent stronger for instant cast, yeah.
Order the crew and I'll haul its cargo out of the city.
Okay. Anyway, I use Unleash Life for instant heal and 35% increase on next direct heal. I'm on my shaman at the moment. Okay. Yeah, that's what the guide said was best. Yeah, don't let somebody else tell you what to do though. I like Undulation for the big heals, gotcha. However, in Mythic Plus, it's probably not that great. Yeah, for me, it's just you're casting so many DPS globals that hot is going to be your best friend, right? Like, the more hots you get, the better. The more value you get out of that single Riptide global is going to be absolutely massive. Is Mastery really that bad for Blood? Yeah, it's just a worse version of Versatility right now. It doesn't do anything better than Versatility. Versatility also reduces magic damage, which is obviously huge, so... Yeah, I wouldn't... I mean, it's... Secondary stats aren't that important for Blood from what I can tell anyway, so... Yeah, good idea. Use the baseline info from a guide and then elaborate or whatever, build from there, you know, kind of thing. Cool, full health spotter. I freaking hate this dungeon, man. This is like the worst dungeon in the game. The design of this dungeon is so confusing. Like, I don't know. It's like they tried to make a dungeon that was unlike every other dungeon in the game. With all of these weird mobs. This mob type alone is probably the strangest mob type that's in the game. I never do Siege of... It's also the dungeon that I need the least gear from, so it's just... I hate doing it. I really do. This dungeon feels like a scenario more than a dungeon. Yeah, it does. The mobs feel like something that they would have been in a scenario, not a dungeon. Last boss Tyrannical with low IQ players is the worst. Oh, how do you know about their IQ? In Shadowlands, I would love to see a Dire Maul Brewmaster-esque dungeon where there's multiple dungeon wings that would link together. I mean, that's basically what Mechagon is, right? I dislike Shrine the most. Oh, yeah. I don't really mind Shrine, honestly. Like, it's fine. It's just the boss, the second boss in there is such a pain. Hey, Samantha, how's it going? What a surprise. I used Rune Weapon poorly on this fight. How many times do I do that? Every time. Just like Mechagon, but none of those, but more of those types of dungeons. Similar to AD and King's Rest. Oh yeah, that's true. AD and King's Rest sort of does it. I mean, it doesn't actually do it, but it is pretty cool. It's a cool concept. Doesn't really have any gameplay implications though. Well, this group sucks. Wow, love that. They can't get out of a glowing circle. Yeah.
All hands! Attack! All cannons! Fire!
Weirdly enough, I also like the key system that Classic had, but the only change I would make is acquiring the keys less boring and long chains where you have to travel around the planet. Nice. I think you're thinking of TBC, right? There's not really many keys in Classic. TBC is where the keystone system, or whatever, keystone, is where like the dungeon keys become like a huge thing, and I think they did a good job with it. TBC dungeons are where dungeons get serious for me, and I like it a lot. I knew that was gonna happen. Got launched back into that mechanic. I haven't had a chance to play yet. How are this week's affixes treating you? I don't like them, one way or the other. Maybe they'll treat me well, I don't know, but this is only the first dungeon I've done this week, so didn't get to do any yesterday because of the DDoS, and yeah, I just, quacking sucks, and sanguine is a pain, so.
Provide us with a far greater advantage. I've caught sight of our next quarry to the south. You'd best move quickly.
Can't wait for the quacking changes. Yeah, I think everybody is probably in that. I don't know anybody who's not waiting for those. Quacking change, yeah.
I've caught sight of our next quarry to the south. You'd best move quickly.
Guess we're not less than. Radius of quacking will be reduced. Oh yeah, I didn't know that as well. Didn't seem like it was any different when we tested it, but still interesting. It won't hurt you unless you're standing on someone. Yeah, it doesn't do damage to you like naturally anymore. It does a lot more damage to other people now though. But it won't do any damage to you, so. And I don't know, I think it still interrupts you though. We thought it didn't interrupt you, but I think it still does. But yeah, we tested that back on the PTR, so. Yeah, a lot of people, like, there was a lot of ways to fix it, and I think this is a good option, so. It deals 40% if you mess up though. Yeah, it deals a lot more damage. If you don't, anyway, that's how it should have been from the beginning, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. It was a bad. It was way too difficult this season, this expansion especially. The interrupt mechanic is fine with me, but I'm glad to hear the damage is being removed on the player. Because that's what makes it ridiculous to heal. Yeah, no doubt. I'm with you.
Beware.
What's up, buddy? Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? How's it feel to be playing the future meta tank spec? What do you mean? I hope they nerf Grievous to 70% of HP as well. Oh, that would make it way too easy. Grievous has been nerfed like 3 times this expansion, so. More punishing for bad play, less punishing for optimal play. Yeah, that's great. I think that's the optimal. The fact that you can't avoid the damage from it is really stupid. I think that's the worst part of it, and I think that was, it's like, there's no other affix really like that, you know what I mean? Every other affix has like something that you could definitely do well, and if you do well, it's gonna be very not bad at all, you know? But that's not the case, so. Grievous isn't as bad as it was, but if a healer leaves you with 4 stacks for a while, it feels bad. Oh yeah. Gotcha. Future meta spec for Demon Hunter? I don't know. Maybe we'll see. All flavor of the month streamers have been gearing their blood DK because of the corrupted weapon that drops in the new raid. That's a shame. But that's cool, I guess. We'll see how that goes. It does seem like a pretty good one, right? And blood DKs are the only ones who are going to be able to use it tanking wise. I guess I should make a video on it then if it's getting that much attention. Steven, what's up, buddy? How's it going? There's a lot of videos I need to make, I guess, then. Maybe with the new weapon you'll be able to pug 20s before expansion's over. I could pug them right now if there were keys, that's the problem. It's nothing to do with the tank or anything else, really. It's just no keys. No keys listed. I feel like DKs play a huge part in the lore of the next expansion. I don't think Blizzard designs that way, but they definitely play a huge part in the lore, no doubt. 5% armor buff and 100 times damage based on the armor value. Nice. Yeah, I saw it. It's it looks good on paper. We'll see how good it is in reality, but I guess if people have been doing that, they probably already seen it. So they probably know it's good. Because you can test, you can do keys and stuff, right? Like, can I go buy it on the PTR? Maybe I should do it. Go buy it and take it into a dungeon and see how much damage it does. I don't know why that just doesn't work anymore, man. That's, I don't know. I guess it just doesn't work anymore. What kind of weapon is it? That would be Giga for bear if it's usable. Nah, it's two-handed axe or something, yeah. Still getting hit by that somehow. So after the tank takes 100% of their health and damage, they deal AoE damage to all mobs, and it's not split damage. It's insane on the PTR. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Anyway, it's the strength 2-handed axe from the second boss. Oh, is it really from the second boss? Damn. Thought it'd be later than that.
So you'll have to wrench that weapon from its cold, dead hand.
The polearm monk and bear can use looks good too. Yeah, okay. I'll make a video on this then. We'll make time for that as well, because I think they added even more, so now is the time. That'll probably be the last stuff they add, and they'll be tuning after this. I think there's only vengeance that don't get anything good. Oh, yeah. Why, there's no good one-hander? Is that what you're saying? It is unsplit, and the top damage in 5-hands, more than even the DPS. Oh, okay. Well, that's obviously going to get tuned, but yeah, either way. We'll see how it gets, how it plays. That's a really good ring, by the way. Knock him back into Sanguine. If more tanks could use it, maybe, but since it's really DK only, it would be too spiteful to nerf. Well, it should get nerfed if it's doing that much damage. It's There's no way that's intentional. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot. Maybe it is intentional, right? Because the corruption element to it is a big part of it, right? It's supposed to be really strong. Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, so maybe it won't get nerfed then. Do the other ones not do that amount of damage though? Or the other one's not anywhere close to that? It also gives 5% armor. Yeah, I've seen that. I mean, that's, I don't know. People go nuts about armor for DK, but I don't know. I haven't had much problem with it. Have you not seen the clip of Limits GM Max doing 500k to raid DPS with the weapon? No, I haven't, no. I don't really watch other people play WoW. Yeah, but the damage is 1,000% of your armor. Yeah, no doubt. I get it. I get it. Looks like it's gonna be really good. So, do we think it should be nerfed, or do you think it's balanced? I don't know. Sounds like it should be nerfed, but I forgot about the corruption part of it. It's not just a regular weapon, and that's corruption on it. And it's 20 yards. Damn. That's huge. Yeah, no doubt. I'm looking at the new items from the raid, and I just saw a healing trinket that puts the sanguine affix on the ground that heals teammates. Oh, really? That's funny. Blood DK is one of the lowest armor-based tanks, though. Correct. But they have tons of self-healing, so they don't really need a lot of armor. It's 25 corruption. Yeah, fair amount, but not a ton. Obviously, I will be wearing that weapon if I get it, regardless. If it means I have to wear no other corrupted gear or something, I'll still do it. The two-handed agi staff sounds pretty good for bear. Attacks deal 2% of max health and heal you for that amount. With the new gear, I could see bear having easily 700 to 800k health, and that's like 15k damage / heal. Sweet. That's cool. That sounds a good one too then. So you can just go on the PTR and buy them, is that right? Afternoon, Krillin, what's up? I'm considering using my 120 boost on a ranged DPS. Any class you'd recommend specifically for Mythic Plus? Whatever you enjoy the most. MDI Shaman? Yeah, whatever you enjoy the most will be the answer. BM Hunter or MDI Shaman? Yeah, okay. Where the fuck's the boss? Takes forever. Anyway, Shadow Priest is also really fun to play and fairly strong. Nice. So the blood DK1 gain of, yeah, I know, I've read it, guys. I've seen it like a dozen times now. I know what it is. Thanks for the assistance. I just haven't tested it on the PTR, or haven't been on the PTR in a while, so didn't know that people were able to get it. I thought it was something that you had to get from the raid. I guess there's a vendor for it, so I'll check it out. It seems like I'm late to the party if people are already doing all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Missed my chance. I didn't think it would be that big of a deal. I knew it sounded strong, but I didn't think it would be that strong, so.
Beware. The depths will be your tomb.
Thoughts on replacing Titan Forging with corruption gear? I already made multiple videos on the topic. Check it out. Long story short, I like it and I dislike it at the same time. Would you say Volpiro will be stronger than Mag Orc for Shaman? I am debating on if I need a race change. No idea. No clue.
The Dark Lady will surely appreciate your
Kneel before your queen.
It seems Ashvane provides
Play the race that you enjoy the most. Don't worry about some small theoretical difference. Playing Classic Metro? No, I'm done with Classic for sure. Classic was the biggest waste of time. Wish it never came out, honestly. Alright, let's see here. Everybody's talking about how to do the fight right. Let's see if they actually do it right.
Beware.
Let this beast eat me.
Oh. No, that's probably fine. Check Blood Mallet for races if you're that concerned. Yeah, I mean, you could check it and you'll see that it's like less than 100 DPS different, basically, so it doesn't even matter. I would never ever change my race for some kind of theoretical DPS gain. A ratio is one thing. If you find the ratio like to have some intangible effect that you really want, then go get it, but I would never worry about actual output in terms of races anymore. Actually, Don, that's not true. Blizzard said if the community likes the corrupted stuff, it may stay for next expansion. I think Titanforge is not coming back. They said it would be based on how people like corrupted gear. Yeah, we'll see. And yes, I don't know. I guess you're just trolling every time you say this, Don Machiavelli, but that is not correct. So I'd appreciate it if you stop either intentionally misleading people or one way or the other misleading people on the stream. A Hearthstone I can place anywhere sounds cool. It does sound good for leveling, yeah, for sure. Well, I have to see how it works. I haven't like actually checked it out, but hey Andrew, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Hello Metro, need AoE power, dude. What's that? Shadow Meld and the Dwarf racials are super strong. Yeah, those are ones that you would switch to for benefits like that, you know what I mean? Like for sure. An intangible benefit that doesn't even there's no theoretical advantage to it. It's just always good, you know? It's obviously not going to be corrupted gear. Like, it would be a new concept like that. They're not talking about corrupted gear staying in the game, but they'd be talking about, instead of Titan forging, something more like added effects to it instead. But yeah, I definitely think, like, I don't know. Removing Titan forging is going to damage a lot of parts of the game that I don't think they're prepared to have damaged. Like, I don't think they understand what's actually going to happen with some of these systems. So, we'll see what happens, but I think in the end it's probably going to be looked at unfavorably compared to Titan forging. Anyway, Makar has a random secondary racial, so it's meh. For Shamans, I'd get the Zandalari Troll. Yeah, I just play the race that you enjoy playing the most. For some reason, YouTube's showing a lot of Legion videos in my recommended. Just watch the group kicking you from Halls of Valor and then inviting you back. Oh, yeah. That's funny. That was really funny. That was like one of the funniest moments we've ever had in a Mythic Plus, for sure. Like, not even... That was, like, definitely among, if not the funniest thing that's ever happened in a Mythic Plus. Freaking kicked me. So funny. I've had groups disband and leave and, you know, all that nonsense, but that was the first time I've ever had anybody actually kick me.
Beware. For some payback.
And for which the Transmogs looks best? Yeah, hence, since I won't make it undead. Yeah, definitely, I'm with you. I mean, right now, visuals are more important for races than anything to me, so... I remember the group kicking you on your Demon Hunter because you were undergeared and probably didn't know the fights. Yeah, that might be the same scenario, I don't remember. Alright, well that was a huge waste of time, but at least we got a little bit of a warm-up in it, I suppose. It was before we even started. Oh, really? Also, remember that time you tried to dismiss a pet, and that obviously was just a couple weeks ago. That was funny. Yeah, that was a good one. We summoned everyone and then they kicked you. Damn. I don't remember that. Oh, wait. Actually, I think I might. Yes. I remember that now. I think it was Vault of the Wardens or something, right? I remember that. My Demon Hunter was really undergeared for that, but I was definitely capable of doing it. I remember that now. That's funny. Okay, we got 17s. This guy's somehow still looking. He's been looking for 18 total guard the whole day. Alright, so no keys, so we're gonna have to do ours. Pissed off, Resto Shaman was my favorite this season. Guy just went off. Speaking of, let me change to live chat just in case we're missing any comments here, which we probably have. What key do you have? 17 shrine, so gonna be a tough one. I almost typed tank only. It was like instincts to put tank only. No. Pretty good slot there. 7 of 8 mythic as well. Need a rogue though, so we gotta make sure we get one of those. Not anybody that under geared, obviously. No Azralon.
Speak up. Get moving.
Last time we gambled on an Azralon, he left our 5 tank key with no reason. Like, for absolutely no reason. He's like, we're not timing this. Thanks anyway. It's like, you have something mentally wrong with you?
Enemy forces in this area are proving disruptive to our plans. The war chief expects the problem.
Alright, so we need rogue, lust, and then healer. Monk healer is a great pick if we could afford it, but we need to make sure we need to get lust first. To confirm, A3 isn't coming out until 2020. Correct, yeah. Or the Hunter and Demon Hunter argument was funny. Oh, God. Yeah, that was another. There's been some good ones this expansion, but they've been a lot. I feel like all the stuff in Legion was a lot, like, lighthearted. A lot more lighthearted. It was, like, stuff that... Oh, a cauldron. It was, like, stuff that was just kind of really funny and odd. But this expansion, it's been mostly, like, hostilities and shit. That was that guy from the last key. I don't want to... Yeah, good. Would you predict there will be a 8.35 as well? I assume that Shadowlands won't be available until September. Yeah, that's probably going to happen, yeah. 8.35 I'm sure will happen. I don't think I've ever seen a rogue do that little damage as well, by the way. 30k overall, that's not good at all. Tanks do more than that. Very messy dungeon though, so I guess it's whatever. 8.35 to have all the pre-patch funsies. Now that would be 9.0, but eventually that will come out too. 9.0, I could say probably like July next year. I'm sure it'll be. I'm sure I'll end up going on vacation, and it'll be exactly the day I leave. As always, this year I didn't go on vacation because of WoW. I'm sure it's gonna happen again next year. So that guy's pretty good. I mean, a little underscored, but it's not a bad pick. Oh, there we go. That's the guy right there. Now we have lust. So now we can take another good damage healer. Drakari though, isn't that Isn't that another China Realm or some shit? Find out. I always forget. I think it is. Yeah, Latin American server. Okay, we gotta kick that guy, then start over. Oh shit! There was a rogue. God damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna clip that and send it to you in July. 835 should be the pre-expansion event. It won't be though. 835 is not the pre-expansion. 8.3 or 9.0 would be the pre-expansion. That guy's from Azerlan anyway. Can't seem to get. It's like 90%. I don't feel like there's any like these realms dominate is what I'm trying to say. It's mostly these realms, and I don't know why that's the case. It's a bit worrying. Invasion of a Scourge, like before Wrath. Yeah, basically similar. Okay, Barthalas though. Jesus, can't seem to get anything going here. I mean, that's the monk from the last key. I really need to get a rogue, though, before we even go anywhere, consider going anywhere. Since there's no Lich King / Helmet Domination, can't remember the lore, the Scourge will basically be in a free-for-all from what I understand. Yeah, definitely. I've seen some weird new servers that have never signed up since the beginning of BFA, but now they're here. Oh, yeah. I really like the pre-Legion event. Westfall was getting invaded by the Legion and all players flying. Yeah, that was a cool one, for sure. Alright, well, we get that guy. Then I think we want... Monk's a good pick anyway, right? For rings, so... Get a lot of Quel'Thalas server people, which is difficult as they don't speak English. Yeah, that's obviously one of the reasons, but... Guys don't get the hint, huh? Let me change the title, actually. I don't know why I type lust in all caps all the time. Makes it look like a very powerful word. Lust. Nobody ever calls it blood, right? Everybody just calls it lust. Lust, yeah, like that. Nobody ever calls it blood. I don't know why. Lust? Okay, relax. I'll lust. Jeez. When you see the word, you think hero. Yeah. Had to start doing that since I've been doing Tolbarad now. Is that one of these realms as well? I feel like it is. Yeah, Brazilian or Portuguese. Man, it's like the only people from those realms are playing the game anymore. It's weird. Many non-English speakers on EU popped out too. It sucks not to be able to talk when something goes down south. Oh yeah, it's way worse on EU for sure. Time Warp doesn't have the same ring to it. Warp, yes, doesn't, definitely, right? Most of the time we call Time Warp Lust as well. Yeah, of course. Hero is also Lust, that's correct. Lust this, damn. Been dropping to hundreds, I mean fives. But yeah, that should be Stream Boss, I think. Let's see. Yes, it is. Boom.
Lust this. Smiley face.
Smiley face, even though it just shows up as a box. Thanks a lot, Ben. Very generous. Congrats on Stream Boss. Horde call it Lust. Alliance call it Ism. Nice. Yesterday, the mage didn't know what list is. He called it CD. Oh, that's nice. I have never met an ally called it Ism, only Lust or Hero. Yeah, I think he's just doing his normal nonsense. First time seeing someone called Lust CD. Oh, yeah. It's good. I think he was probably saying it was on CD or something, right? Okay, so this is a little bit more... We should probably change. Let's fly back. It's a little bit more dangerous this time around. Last dungeon was more dangerous than I gave it credit for as well, so... time to make a Lust emote. Yeah, maybe someday. And then hunters got their version. Don't even know what it's called. Just lust. Yeah, what is it called? Ancient something, right? Ancient hysteria, I think it's called, right? I have no idea why it's called that. Like, it doesn't even... That doesn't even make sense, right? Should be called Bestial Wrath, honestly, but that's already a hunter ability, so... Something like that. Hey, I forgot about this. Is there anything actually here now? No. Which one's the inn? Is it this one? No, it's one of these. This one? No, it's this one over here. Before first boss Underrot, he asked CD. Nice. Well, that's cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and try even more defensive this time around. I think we'll definitely stick with Bone Storm though, since it's all trash. Right there should be good, but Bone Storm is just going to be better on a trash week, I think. Bloodlust actually makes more sense for pet ability, yeah. Nice music. So I need to find some time in the next few months to do the entirety of the Alliance side, basically. And then do the entirety of the Alliance side and then do all of Wrath again. I've never done Wrath on most characters, so I never did most of Zones, even maybe try to do it on Alliance as well now that I think about it, but Wrath was like, I didn't play very serious. Well, I don't know. I played it seriously, but I didn't care about the lore at all, so. Okay, Tichondrius, there we go. Finally somebody who's actually plays the game from United States realms. But yeah, to get ready for a potential Wrath type expansion. We'll level the character from 60 to probably, I don't even know, like I think you might be able to get like all the way to 120 in Wrath. I've heard there's a lot of experience to be gained now. I think I'm going to drop my monk for my bombkin in 8-3. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we'll rogue. What's up, Nick? How's it going? Pushing some keys this week? Probably not, no. Very low interest in keys this week. My least favorite affix set. So. I think I will still main Brewmaster, but Unholy is growing on me. Gotcha. Okay, Bombkin, what's going on? Every time I level on alt, I end up going to Sholazar around 70 to 80. It's not even a fast leveling zone, just fun to be there. My dad is a Wrath fan, and he keeps saying Howling Fjord is a great quest zone. Yeah. If you aren't feeling it, do something else. No one will blame you. No, you know, I'm feeling it enough to do some keys this week, so one day of keys is fine, really. Made my Bomby since BFA beginning. Pretty solid choice. Nice. Yeah, they're pretty good right now. What servers do you hold in high regard? What the hell kind of question is that? Fire tree, I guess? That's the only answer. I finally caught up on essences on my bombkin, and I'm not tanking anything on my monk. And I can't tank his guardian. Gotcha. Gonna be a fun key, you could already tell. Yeah, honestly, I'm about to just not do this. It's always like, I'll tell you what, man, there's one thing that I don't like, and it's when people try to fucking whisper me nonsense about any, like, regardless of what's going on, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what the situation is, please just don't whisper me before a key starts. Unless it's like, hey, I have money for you. Here, take it. I don't want to hear from you before a key. Moonguard and Argent Dawn, very good realms. Gotcha. Please do it, Metro. I want to have fun watching you raging. Yeah, well, this is already a not very fun week, so I hate to tell you this, but if these keys don't go, if these early keys don't go well, it's going to be a short stream. I have about 0 interest in doing keys this week, but I do want to try to get something done so I have something good next week. There are actually some serious players on Moonguard. Yeah, we've actually pugged with a few of them. Wait, Moonguard. I was thinking of Emerald Dream. That's a different realm, right? They're both RPs, but the Moonguard one is the one that's famous now, isn't it? Don't at me, bro, before a key. When someone whispers me while applying for a key, they come across as desperate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this guy trying to convince me to kick somebody from my group. It's like, dude, why don't you learn to use Ring of Peace, right? Like this is the same guy from the last dungeon who never used it or used it and knocked the mobs back into Sanguine. ED is like the Horde Moonguard. Oh, it's only Horde. Is that interesting? Is that the case? I didn't know that. I asked the server question because it seems like you have some presumptions about certain servers. No presumptions, just facts. We've already tested it on this channel. So the people from the Latin American servers are usually very detrimental to keys. And the reason I balked at Barthalas is because they're going to have extremely high ping. They're from Australia, so I don't have anything wrong with the server. It's just, yeah, taking somebody from Barthalas is always risky because they might have problems surviving because of mechanics. I actually kind of hate playing with people from Illidan. I always seem high and mighty. Oh yeah, I'm there. Freaking Ice Block used to say that all the time as well. I never had any problem with anybody from Illidan. It's a lot of Chinese people, but at least they're okay. I guess we're just not doing this then. Moving on. Anyway, well, there he goes. Yeah, it's whatever. Just not do this key. We'll find something else. Can't seem to get people who want to do it, so. 20 Toll de Gore. That's interesting. That would be an absolute freaking nightmare, I think. See, there's just no keys. Like, legitimately no keys. I'm going to have to do this key and get in Discord with these guys. There's just no keys. I don't know what's going on. It's the week, I guess. But if you want... No, I'm not doing a 15, dude. Trying to get something to give me progression for next week. Anyway, what's your Raider IO? It's on the screen. Level with Cop. Cop's not even around, I don't think. Fun and relaxing. Yeah, it's fun. Nice to see this guy is pushing. Yeah, man. Definitely, I was worried about it. Considering he's been looking for people for the entire hour and 15 minutes I've been streaming, I don't think this is going to go very well, but we'll see what happens. At least I'm in a key now as a tank. Anyway, hey Tanner. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Deliberately signing up for Toldagor on Sanguine Week. Absolute madman. That's all I can do. No other keys. No rogues around to do my shrine with. No way I'm doing it without a rogue. And no other keys out there need a tank, so. Why does he have it listed under Mechagon? That's why I'm worried, to be honest. I don't know, but we'll see. Maybe he wants to do Mechagon instead. Lol. Oh, this guy's also Barthalas, just realized. At least it's not your key this time. Yeah, whatever. I can't wait for next season when we won't need a rogue for half the keys. Vision and Perfection, rank 3 on 3 characters. I'm done with Mechagon until it's Mythic Plus. Nice. Yeah, I really should do that, honestly. Need to get higher ranks visions on my characters. I'm interested. Does anybody know what the actual rep conversion rate is going to be for mana pearls? I have 530 right now, so hopefully it's going to be a lot. I don't know how many it's going to be per item, though. Probably like 25 per item or something. It'll probably be like only like 150 rep or something. But we'll see. I don't know who I'll send it to. I guess my Paladin needs it more. The essences, Shaman essences are actually like fine. I just need higher rank vision. I need to get crucibles, or what's it called? Conflict and Strife. I need to get Conflict and Strife on the Shaman as well. That one's really good for pretty much all 3 specs. Well, and that's not true at all. It's only really good for Ellie, but it's actually really good for Ellie. I've been slacking on Mechagon, but now I have a Pally. It might be the best DPS essence for them. Random Wings procs. Oh, Vision is easy mode to get. Yeah, go get that. Vision is definitely extremely good for Paladin. You'll want that. If you play a Paladin, you'll want to get Vision. It's good for all 3 specs, like excellent for all 3 specs. Might not be the theoretical best for all 3 specs, but it's extremely good. Like, I would take it over any other essence that I would have. But yeah, I'm hoping to get, I guess I should try to get, I don't know though. Maybe I should try to get, Null Barrier on Paladin as well. That would be a pretty good one to have. Because obviously next season I'm going to have 3 essences, like 3 minor essences unlocked no matter what, right? By then, at some point it's going to happen for sure. So I need to get more essences in general. Maybe I'll start working on the rep now since it's not really... They're not actually increasing anything about Mechagon rep, right? I don't know. We'll see. There's just not enough hours in the day, man. There really isn't. There's so many things. There's just so much to do in the game. I really want to get rank 4 as well before the Corax Revenge ends. And something I saw today, by the way, for anybody out there thinking about this... I should have added this to my video, but it's too late now, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I could add it. I might try to get some footage of that. But yeah, you can mind control the undead lieutenants as a Death Knight in there. If you're Horde, if you're Alliance, obviously. If you're Horde, you can't. And they have the buff that they have, like the aura. The aura does apply to you. So like, you remember when we tried to mind control the Gahoond thing in season 1, we thought the aura would apply to us. It doesn't in Mythic Plus, but for some reason in AV it does. You could buff, or you can get their buff from their aura, and I don't know how overpowered it would be, but either way, it's just awesome having this giant ass abomination. I mean, it's kind of just what an unholy DK looks like anyway, but it's pretty badass as blood, I'm sure. To just basically just take one of their lieutenants off the battle too. I mean, that alone is huge. You could probably do that with multiple. You can just go up there, take it, and then have it suicide. That's actually interesting. I wonder how much health it has. I wonder how that works. You could probably use it to tank for you. I don't know how pet controls work as a blood DK, but we'll look into it. I'm going to have to do that. We're going to have to end a bit early and make sure I get some more footage for that then. They're lowering the rep cap requirements. Yeah, no doubt. But you still have to get the rep, which I don't have any. Like, I literally haven't even started. If I was to do Mechagon, I'd just fly into the instance. I don't even have the flight path there or anything. So I'd have to like start from scratch on that character, and it's just a lot of time investment. It's a lot of work for a character that I'll play only maybe 2 hours a week, you know. Yeah, you see this fucking absolute nonsense? What the hell is even this? Starting today, all creators are required to tell us if their content is made for kids in order to comply with the Children's Online Piracy Protection Act and or other applicable laws. To help you comply, we are introducing a new audience setting in YouTube Studio. Depending on the amount of made for kids content on your channel, you can set your audience as either the channel level or the video level. For those who are setting at the channel level, it's just one click. I don't make any content for kids. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that's so silly. Anyway, these changes are required as part of a settlement with the U.S. Federal Trade Commission and the New York Attorney General, and will help you comply with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and our other applicable laws. We know that these changes won't be easy for some creators, and that this required change is going to take some time to get used to. These are important steps to ensure the compliance with the law. Yeah, I don't know. Why is this happening? These changes, this is literally just the exact same stuff said every time. If you don't set your content, or if we detect error or abuse, we may set your audience for you. If you fail to set your content accurately, you may face compliance issues with the FTC or other sewer authorities, and we may take action on your account. Feel free. What is made for kids content? We cannot provide specific legal advice, but according to the FTC's guidance on COP or whatever, a video is child directed, which we call made for kids, if it is directed to children as the primary audience, i.e. videos for preschoolers. It is directed to children, but children are a secondary audience. It is directed to children, but children are a secondary audience. Cartoon videos that primarily target teenagers, but is also intended for younger children. What do you guys think? They're lowering... Okay, nobody's actually commented. Right? Where does that even... Select channel settings. No, this channel... Wait. No, this channel as not made for kids. I never upload content that's made for kids. Okay. That's the one, even though there's a fucking typo in the sentence. It's really weird. Sorry here if anybody's a child, but I'm not making content for you. Slim Pickens, Toldagor is bad this week. Yeah, this is just like a no interest week, I guess, huh? About to just pivot to 5 tanks. I think it'd be better. At least people would sign up to the group, you'd imagine. Could run my Atal 17 if you want, yeah. Is it Sanguine Quaking? Correct, yeah. At least 2 weeks from now looks great for pushing. If we can find people. I'm down if you want to. Let me know, I'll leave. The last time we had this set of affixes, tons of pugs were complaining the whole week about keys being a pain to run. Oh, really? Thanks for letting me know. I've listed it. Alright. Move on then. Maybe people remembered how much last time sucked, so this time they are taking the week off. Is this week Quaking? Yeah, Quaking and Sanguine, so the worst. Worst week. But we're not doing it all anymore, so let's get out of here.
I am forsaken.
I know, I could tell. Alright, anyway, did someone on the street recognize you? What do you mean? When? I don't go outside, so a very unlikely circumstance. Yeah, what is next week? Let's see. Trying to think ahead here. Oh, bolstering. Explosive. Bolstering is the 4 affix, is that right? It's tyrannical as well. Trying to think when would be a good time to try to do the push. I'm trying to think like what challenges should be next. We won't get to do one this week now that we lost Tuesday. But yeah, next week we should be able to do them, no problem, obviously. Might get better applicants if I list 17 pushing hard with 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 in the subcomments. Like meeting a fan on real life. Never had it happen. Did someone on the real life recognize you as a streamer? Nope. Like I said, I don't go outside, so no. The circumstances that ever happening would be absurd, right? Like, think about it. I mean, I don't even have that much of an audience anyway, let alone people in my exact town. You know what I mean? Like, and that play WoW. Like, it's just, there's probably not even another person in my town that plays WoW. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know.
What can I do for you?
What can I do for you? This is the wrong place. Anyway. Even when I went to BlizzCon, nobody, you know what I mean? I met people there that I planned to meet, but nobody spontaneously recognized me. Would I have to start making a bunch of videos about how Blizzard is amoral and corrupt or something for that to ever happen, I think. Pally Go Lucky, that's a good name. Rat Pala. Crushing it. Hopefully we get some real big Word of Glories. I actually raided with someone for 2 years and finding out he lives a few streets away. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've raided with people that I knew in real life, but never spontaneously met somebody in the game like that that lived next to me. Lived near me. Whoa. Make sure this guy's got Word of Glory. Of course, he's got Selfless Healer. Gotta make sure, right? There we go. Turns out to be an extremely good comp. Dungeons that don't need a rogue. They just are so much more interesting to do because you don't have to sacrifice a slot for somebody who's probably going to come in and act like an idiot. Is that the stereotype of a rogue? I mean, sadly. Did you see the last one? Complaining constantly about not using Shroud, never even tried to use it, and did 32k overall. Like, wow. Metro Rogue win. I did start leveling that rogue for the Naked Leveling Challenge, which I would like to finish. It's already in the 6th. You know, that'll be the character I do the Wrath stuff on, I think. I would like to do it on Alliance, but I already have... I don't know, man. There's just too much stuff going on. I don't have time for all this stuff. But anyway, someday I'll level that rogue, I guess. I'll probably never play it, though. Leveling it to 120 and then actually gearing it and getting essences on it, it's a whole different situation. I like a lot of classes, but I don't like them that much. Pally pretty good in Natal, right? Notice there's quite a few packs that get AoE stunned by Wake of Ashes. Yeah, there is. There's plenty of undead. Pally's great. I'd take a rep Pally, an enhance, or whoa, hold on now a second. I'd take a rep Pally, an Ellie Shaman, a Bombkin. I'd take any of these classes to every run if I could. If you'd start a rogue on Horde, which race would you choose? I already have one, so it would just be the one I've been playing. It's a Zandalari rogue. It's way too much effort to play multiple tunes at a high level. Yeah, I don't have the time for it. I'd love to do it, but I just don't have the time. Like, Paladin and Shaman are the things I like the most, and I have them, like, they're very geared and set up, but to even add another character that I did play in Season 2 into the mix, it would be very gimped. Like, I'd have to spend a ton of time on gearing, and the essences would always be behind, you know? So, that's fine. That's a good thing. I'm not complaining. It's just, that's just where it's at right now. There's too many things I want to do in the game to be worried about playing alts, you know? Like, for sure, I want to get this. I gotta get this. Rank 4 of that essence is awesome looking, and this is the time. There's never been a better time to get it. I've probably gained that much honor just from leveling alts in AV at this point. I've probably gained the 40k honor just from leveling alts. I've gained like 5 honor levels since this shit came out last Tuesday, so that's probably enough honor to get that achievement, right? I just want to level all the other tunes first before I go back in on my DK. I still have to level the mage. He's 113. That should go quick. Then I need to do, I want to level the Nightborn. He's like level 87 or something. Then I want to level the Tauren, the High Mountain Tauren. Get those 2 heritage armors. Then I wouldn't mind finishing up Lightforged Draenei. And then that'll probably be it for our characters. How quick is it to level in PvP? In PvP in general, it's pretty good, but Corax Revenge is what we're talking about, and it is insane. I love it too. Honestly, I'm going to say it's my favorite content in the game right now. Without any it's just the most fun thing in the game right now. I freaking love it. It is so fun. And not everybody feels that way, I'm sure, but for me, I could do it all day, every day right now. So the fact that it's so easy passive leveling as well, it's just the cherry on top. Did you make a video about it? So, I mean, I streamed it last Tuesday, but I am making like a full guide. I already have it all recorded. I do need to add one thing to the recording, but I have it all recorded. I just need to finish editing it and render it. So hopefully it's going to be live tomorrow. At this point, it probably won't be now that I have to level a new Death Knight and check something else out in there. But yeah, it's awesome. You can just do only once per day. Corax Revenge got nerfed to the ground with dailies. No, it got buffed, really. So, John, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Most of those quests were not dailies, and now they are dailies, so it's just better. The only thing that got nerfed was getting them out by going into the mines. Who cares about that? Already have them out. Would love to watch that. Yeah, sweet. I would really appreciate it if, do you have any build tongs on you? I have 2. Only why? Did you need some? Not bad, man. On lunch break, drinking some coffee, getting a Metro fix. Sweet. Yeah, I need to get more, but they're so expensive for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, we got everything we want here. Yeah, we're good. Let's crush this shit. Gotta make more pots. What is it that gives so much experience in AV? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if these questions go through your head, check out the video tomorrow. I'm going to be explaining. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. It might not be tomorrow, but it's going to be this weekend one way or the other. It'll be up before Saturday. Of course, I get a Wake Rest on Sanguine Week. Yeah, it's just some dungeons are really brutal this week. That was an interesting pre-pot. I don't know if I should have did that up here. Do I normally do that here? I feel like the answer is no.
Outsiders, the temple belongs to my master now. Soon, Zul will awaken the Zah. Then the troll empire will rise again.
Run away, little girl.
Anyway, the repeatable quests no longer reward time out badges. It is if you're looking to level and you don't care about shitty mounts from 10 years ago or whatever they are. I already have the mount either way. I don't care about it. I wouldn't use it anyway. But yeah, I'm looking for experience, and that is a huge buff. Being able to do, I mean, it's hilarious. The visit the quartermaster buff gives like 10,000 experience. That you just do that every day. Literally just ride from one NPC to the other and get 10,000 experience. It's insane. I did get a 440 dice though after already having a 430. It didn't feel too rewarding. Oh yeah, that's a pretty big upgrade one way or the other. So advertise is the new war chief. Huh? Oh, there we go. Haven't had that happen in a while. Wait, it doesn't actually work that way for blood, right? Yeah. You don't actually get to add on to it. So I just wasted the proc pretty much. If it procs after you've used Vamp Blood, then it adds on to it, but if you use it over the proc, it just goes away pretty much. Now we can save Rune Weapon at this point. I feel this boss is pretty much the easiest, the highest tank damage in BFA. Really? I wouldn't say so at all. Not a bad fight, really. Just the dot, so you gotta use CD every time the dot is on you, and that's it. Then you have like a minute of downtime basically after that. No reason not to pull this next pack. Sanguine doesn't really cause a lot of problems in here. This is actually a really good dungeon this week. Like, there's not really any concerns with Sanguine. What the fuck? The emissary's still here. It's like, hey guys, I'm back. For fuck's sake, tank, where you going? Man, it's proccing all the time now. Wow, 2 back-to-back in 1 pack. That's crazy. I'm excited to see the buff, but people are saying it's not going to be as big of a buff as it's on, or something. I don't know. It's not going to be that good, but still, a buff to visions is a good thing to me, for me, because I like using it as a hyper tanky build. And the rare chances that you need it. Unfortunate. There's Wake of Ashes right there. That's good. Wait. Oh, wait. Did I not get... I'm confused. Why don't I have the pet? I guess I didn't get it somehow? Why am I dying? For some reason I didn't have the pet. I don't know. I guess I got stunned right as I did it. I didn't even notice that. It's interesting. Good ring, I guess. Oh, you know what I can do? I don't actually have to level a new character. I can just go in on with mercenary mode on my actual DK. Apparently that works. I've heard that that works. I didn't know you could actually do mercenary mode for this event, but I guess you can. Why no stream yesterday? DDoSed. Servers were getting DDoSed or something, so I couldn't play. You guys will definitely want to join Discord though if you're shocked by the no stream yesterday. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. Okay, probably one of the harder packs in the game, really. Already a little bit worried about it. Unstable Hex going out too. I should have interrupted that. Okay, somebody just made a big mistake. Anyway, Evil place Void Emissary. Yeah, this is definitely the worst. Is it Tide or Void Week? Void, yeah. It's just a big problem because the I'm the only one left anyway. About to be not left anymore. Where's the mob? Oh, it's just there, yeah. This is awful, and the next void is bad as well. Where's the next one? Oh, at the top of the steps? No, that one's not bad. How often do you get a haircut? Every 8 weeks? Void week? Yeah. Volcon back is not fun this week. For sure. I don't know what that means. But anyway, yeah, that's, yeah, I don't know. It's not really a bad dungeon week for the affixes, but for Void, it's pretty bad, yeah. For sure. Sanguine isn't really a problem in here at all, but, you know, Quaking plus Voids are always tough. The pack before 3 boss sucks this week, gotcha. 2 boss. You mean boss number 2, I guess, is what you're trying to say? Not really a problem at all as a DK, so I'm not worried. Hi Metro, how are you? It's been a while. Hey Will, what's up? Do you raid tank with your DK or just Mythic? I'm guessing you prefer Mythic for the variety. Oh, I raid. GM of a raiding guild that's been raiding together since mid-Wrath. And we are heavily recruiting range DPS, so if you or anybody out there knows range DPS that are looking for a guild that's been raiding together for 10 years and is able to raid Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern, let me know. Oh, that bleed, Jesus. Didn't realize that was on me. Eat that feast. Don't get quacked here. I pulled threat. That's crazy. That was just a wasted stun, right? If both of them do it, is it worth stunning only one? I don't think so. Like, does it apply a second debuff if the two are up? I don't even know how it works. Let's get this out of the way now. We should have waited probably, but get it out of the way on the flat instead of when we're on the ramp there. Cause some problems usually. It is pretty funny how this last time we fought this mob, it basically killed somebody by itself. One mob and somebody died to it plus quacking. Kind of nuts. Look at that. First try. Arnold would be proud. Hey guys, hey Craig, what's up buddy? How's it going, man? Pro Death and Decay? Yeah, dude. Makes me look like a pro when that happens, right? Just an accident, of course, but pretty good gamble. 50% chance really you got, because if they don't aggro you on the way down, that means they're either above you or below you like that. Oh, good. Hope there too. Yeah, hope there too. Yep, definitely. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Time to kill the emissary. Good run so far? Yeah, it's been okay. We've had marginal success today at best. 0 success really. But this one looks like it'll go well. People are accidentally killing the totem though, so that could cause a lot of problems. We'll see. It looks like the NPC or the Void Emissary will die first, one way or the other. Good. Perfect. That is ideal. Yeah, we both stunned at the same time there, unfortunately. Man, vision procs a lot, huh? Good heal recovery there. Yeah, that was a good one. Very easy when there's only one source of damage, because you can use AMS and then huge Death Strike. Real big Death Strike. I was worried he was going to refresh that bleed on me. It's a lot of bleed. Eat the feast again. Vision get changed. Haven't seen you run it before. I run it all the time. I only run it when I absolutely need defense though, so it's not very common, but yeah, it didn't get changed. It is getting changed though in a couple weeks or months, I guess. I don't know. Whenever the new patch comes. Probably be the second week of January. Whatever day Corax Revenge ends. I think it's like it's on a Monday or something. Oops. Gotta interrupt that. Almost missed it. Anyway, it's on a Monday, I think. It's January 6th. Yeah, for some reason it ends on a Monday, so that probably means that the 7th is when the patch comes, right? I don't know if that's like that high level, like if they're actually that planned ahead, but it's probably the case. Yeah, we good? Didn't go the full minute, so we don't get a second pot out of the gate. Also, I don't have Bloodlust for some reason. There it is. Last pot as well. Can't wait for 8-3 come January. Yeah, I'm definitely not rushing through the holiday season. In fact, I think this is probably going to be a really nice, relaxing end to the season. Just going to be, you know, spending a lot of time with family and stuff, doing holiday stuff. I won't feel super pressured. Like, if it came out before the holidays, man, that would, yeah, pretty much just kill the holiday, right? I'd just be playing WoW like 40 hours a week. You know, I have to say, though, I am very, very, very excited about what, I don't actually know, whatever that new feature is, that new PvE feature. They're adding a lot of incentives to it, it seems, like way more than I thought they would have. It's pretty nuts. Did you guys see the guaranteed sockets that you can buy now from it? That's pretty crazy. Horrific visions, that's it, yeah. Guaranteed sockets, it's crazy. I can't wait to see that. Obviously, it's going to be tough because you might get a socket, then you might get another upgrade. That explains it. I don't recall seeing a stream you had to run defense. You were always about damage when I watch. Yeah, it's usually about like 25-70. 30-70 probably. The split on when I do this. Depends on the key, it depends on the week, and this week is all week is going to be like this.
But when you die, there will be no coming back.
A little early on the stun there. Oh, the knockdown. Wow, Ellie's so broken, man. I told you. How about that Ellie knockdown to interrupt a freaking massive... That's a massive swing right there. That's so crazy, man. Even though the guy's doing bad damage, it's still like intangible stuff right there. But yeah, I'm really excited now that you're also, like, there's just so much value from them. So I haven't actually done them yet. I guess I should check it out, but I'm really excited. This Pally is just getting it. Yeah, Ret's really good right now for AoE. It's Void Week in addition to the BS quacking damage. Yeah, definitely just a really difficult week overall. No, wrong one. Nice low root. That works fine. We donate your rooted the whole time as long as we kill the bird. So that was nice. Nice play. Are you Method J Dobb's twin brother? Yes. How old is that guy? J Dobb. What the fuck? What do you mean? He looks nothing like you. I'm not sure. Obviously, we're not twin brothers. Why visions? Of perfection or the horrific visions? Now there's too many visions. Oh shit. I'm an idiot. Didn't even realize that was breaking. Too busy talking about shit. Anyway, vision of perfection for defense, yeah. He also has his shirt creepily unbuttoned. I always thought that was weird. I'm surprised that's not a problem. On Twitch, you're not allowed to stream with no shirt on as a male, and I feel like that's dangerously close, but I guess he technically has a shirt on, so it's fine. That's pretty unfortunate. We pretty much just wiped because I'm an idiot and didn't realize my mob was dying. Or not dying. Wait, did that guy just onk? What? I wouldn't recommend that. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. He had a lot of suicidal DPS last week. Let's see how this goes. Gotcha. Not going that much better, really. All J-Dub would have to do is grow out the 70s porn stash, and he would be set. Oh, really? Chat boss strikes again. Yeah, that was my fault. Not sure. It should have killed 5 Basically added 5 deaths to that pack though. I don't know about that. This guy pulls right or what's happened? Where is he at that he's taking damage? Did he fall? He might have fallen. It was crazy doing some 11-12s to help a mate. Sorry, there's way too much going on right now to read chat. That level of key with the bad players felt much harder than a 16 to 17 with decent guys. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we did that as one of the challenges. It was definitely the case. Did that pally get lost? I'm not really sure what happened. He must have fallen because I'm pretty sure he was here and then all of a sudden he took damage. So I don't know what actually happened. I won't think DK ever really needs to use defensive essences. Oh yeah? Well, sometimes they do. This is a very hard week for Blood DK. We have basically nothing to counter Quaking, so very dangerous. Doesn't improve our death strike, so you definitely want to be careful here. Probably the hardest trash week in the game, I'd say. Wait, did Queen's Decree get like delayed or something? I thought it was happening and then it didn't happen. Greetings, Seismic. What's up? How's it going? Oh, will you say Brewmaster is the best tank this week? I guess, I don't know. Never thought about it per week. Whatever tank has... Oh, okay, we got good stuff. Whatever tank has the best ability to deal with Quaking. Probably, does the Quaking hit their stagger? Like, does it make them stagger? If it's so, then yes, definitely the case. If not, then no, they wouldn't be. Probably Bear is probably best at it, though, to be fair, because Iron Fur is just going to reduce a ton of it. Not sure, but think so. I think either way, Bear is the answer. They're gonna reduce a ton with Iron Fur. Just like popping Iron Fur right before they quack, and you're gonna reduce a lot of it. Ring is good for Sanguine. Death Grip's better for sure, way better. What do you think is the most dangerous trash mob in BFA? Probably this one here, honestly. This Honor Guard, probably the most dangerous trash mob in the game. It just does so much AoE damage. It's kind of crazy. Bleed Trash and King's Rest. Well, besides Zool, yeah. I mean, that's obviously... I wouldn't even count that as a trash mob. Fortified Soldiers in Waycrest. I don't know about that. Don't have a ton of trouble with trash in Waycrest, but I have had trouble in the past. Isn't it quacking as in quack, not quacking as in duck noises? What do you mean? It's definitely a duck noise. It's both. They're both the same word, aren't they? It's like there and there, you know what I mean? They're just, some words are, even though they're spelled differently, they sound the same. I hate the free old mobs that toss you. It's so frustrating, not saying they're the hardest. Yeah, it's frustrating as a DK one way or the other, because you have to constantly be dealing with getting knocked away during death strike windows. A bit of a problem, let's put it that way. Speaking of problems, we got them. Mask on, show you how to solve them. Revolver, show you how to rob them. Quack and quack, but quacking is something else, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Never heard anyone say it like that before. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it's probably because I'm from South Africa, so we have a different dialect. Is quacking like a bird? Actually, we've talked about this. Oh, really? How does priest heal so much? What in the world are y'all talking about? It's quack. Yeah, I don't know. Just debating the finer points of life, I guess. Oh, this is the mob from over here. That's why it didn't actually heal. No, it's quacking. Yeah, it's definitely quacking, guys. It's not really up for debate. LeMayo, yeah.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl.
Quacking, yeah. It's quacking as a duck goes quack. You guys are all quacks in my book. That's a good one, Chris. Keep that up, man. Keep that shit up. I was very worried about your pun game, but it's returned. It's quack as an earthquack, yeah. Yep. Agreed. Glad we're on the same page. Run away, little girl. Yeah, sometimes you have to run. You don't have to run too often, but it does happen. Damn, your weak ores confuse the fuck out of me? How could they confuse the fuck out of anybody? They show like incredibly important information. What could be confusing about it? You don't like seeing when Icebound Fortitude is about to be available? Alright, let's reset here. I'm not a DK player. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, maybe I could see the layout being looked at as weird for some people. I like to have like the middle of the screen open, so I've kind of just created like a circle of information around the middle of the screen. This is always how Halo was, like, all the info was on like your, basically like your helmet, basically. So it was like all around your eye area. So I've kind of gotten used to that at a very young age from when I used to play Halo semi-competitively. So like that's what I've emulated here. Put all the info basically around my character. Some people, yeah, HUD, that's it, yep. Halo 3, yeah. I was a little too young for Halo 2 when it came out. And then Halo 3 was when I got into it seriously. Played in some local tournaments. Took home some prize money. It's funny though, looking back. $250 prize pool. Woo-hoo-hoo! It's gonna be a good one, man. Let's go. We gotta sign up. Anyway, so I don't run keys too often, and I'm looking at the best completions of each dungeon in the Mythic tab, seeing all people in my group that I get to Tomb of Sargeras and see 5 tanks. That was awesome, man. Quack 2 and 3 here. Sweet. Yeah, I never really played those games. First game I played seriously was Unreal Tournament. Oh, that's a shame. Why? What happened with it? Same British classic. Classic? No, we're talking about Unreal Tournament. It was awesome. Thanks, man. You were pretty good too that night. Alright, so we got 19 seconds left. Probably gonna upgrade this, right? Insta-give mode if you're feeling brave. Oh, yeah. I'm born brave, dude. I'm from Atlanta. Technically, WoW could be an Unreal Tournament. No, it's not possible.
Kneel before your queen.
I did notice this until we did Ajara last night again, but all of these voice lines are from the Ajara fight, which is pretty unfortunate. I wonder why that's the case. They probably like, oh shit, we forgot to have her say more lines. When can you return? Oh, I quit. Oh, fuck. Something like that, I don't know. Anyway, it's a looter shooter is WoW, yeah. Alright, let me reset this since we're not in any worry. Combat? Why am I in combat? It's because the ad? I'm confused. That's odd. Anyway, I used to play Area of Effect in school. Hopefully not with bombs or something. Teachers were pretty relaxed about it. Oh wow, well, they must have been narcissists. Anyway, glad we had Quack, fast-paced FPS, fastest, nice. We had Unreal Tournament installed on every personal computer at school. Our nerds would always find ways to make multiplayer work during class. For fuck's sake. No wonder why your generation is so inept at intellect. You guys are playing video games the whole time.
Beware.
I will tear your soul apart.
Stupid spiders, get away from me. It's like such a mess. Bunch of people hit them. I don't know if on purpose or not, but even on fortified. This boss hits for nothing on fortified. Yeah, I know the boss is easy, but the freaking spiders are still a pain. This is a okay bombkin moment, but I'd never say it flat out. Nice. Yeah, bombkin's a really good place right now. Oh, see you later. They're pretty defensive too, which, unlike this monk. Probably would have survived that. The Zoomkin is stronger than the Boomkin currently. Oh, really? Zoomkin? What is that? Is that where you drive a NASCAR as a boom chicken? You, as a druid, you switch to NASCAR mode. You go like that. Or no, is that something else? I was doing a weight crest and didn't want to reset the tree boss. Ended up with 20k more healing than the Shami we had. Asked him how that was possible. His response, I was DPSing. Good reason. Alright, we did it. Bit messy, but that's that. Rip? No, no. I raged a bit, almost died a few times. Oh, okay. Well, this is a good thing we did some keys. That almost could have gotten real bad, yeah. I don't know if it's worth it, though, to be honest. Well, that sucked, yeah, it did. I already have 455s, and they have the best stats on them, so I don't even think I want this piece. I don't want crit and mastery. Like, those are my worst two stats, so... Those are amazing for Frost, yeah. I don't play Frost, really. Give it to the Pally? Oh, yeah, I'll give it to him if he wants it. Oh, he's already left. I don't want them, honestly. I don't think I'll use them. Even, I don't... Crit is good for damage, right, but I'm not only worried about damage. 455 with socket would be good for DPS, yeah, but that's... Mostly don't play DPS, so... I don't know if I want them. Like, so I would lose 152 versatility and gain 134 crit. That doesn't seem like a good trade. I would then lose 84 haste. Well, let's see how much haste. Because, what, 50 haste? So I'd lose 34 haste and gain 103 mastery. Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't think so. I think the answer is no. Yeah, 34 haste lost, yeah. I don't think losing 34 haste for 103 mastery is a good play. And I certainly don't think losing 152 versatility when I only have 9% versatility right now is worth it. You need it for 5 tank runs. As a tank, I kind of equip the highest eye level. Yeah, me too. So it's the same eye level, right? That's the problem. It's just worse stats, but a socket. And I know damage dealers are always going nuts about sockets, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I'll even use it. Alright, anyway, thanks for the key, Alex. At least we got a 17 done, so if that's the best we get this... Oh, 18 for you. What's going on here? Why is that doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that. This is what was happening yesterday. Don't do that. You may be over yours making that piece even better. there's no haste soft cap for Blood DK. Sockets are nice on DPS, yeah. Your eye level is pretty insane though, I must say, yeah. I've gotten a lot of luck I mean, people are probably going to be freaking out that I just got a 455 socketed pair of boots that I'm not even going to use. I love Titan Forging, I really do. I think it's the best, I mean, the fact that I just got something out of that key, obviously, you know, that was a disaster. That's a pretty big deal, so we'll see how it plays next season. 450 equipped is very nice, yeah. They shouldn't freak out. You put the gear in to get that gear. Well, it's just like, you know, I don't even want this item, so. I'm at 445, and I thought I was lucky with drops, yeah. You could socket in a 50 haste gem. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's worth it. We just went over the stat differences, so. It's the same. Like, the big thing is the strength and stamina. That's armor. Like, the white parts of the gear are way more important than anything else, so. I don't think, like, the rest is, like, just in the weeds kind of shit. Like, I don't know. People would probably say it's better, but it would be losing my best 2 stats for my worst 2 stats, so I don't think I want to do that. I already don't have enough haste. Like, I'd like to have more haste anyway. And losing haste on a 455 is not something I want to do. I also don't have enough versatility, obviously. I mean, most people go straight for versatility. I don't. I would like more haste because I feel like it makes a better playstyle for Mythic Plus. But, yeah, I'm not trying to lose verse and haste at this point. Unless it was a huge upgrade elsewhere. Anyway, problem I have at the moment is PvP essences. Still can't be asked getting them. Oh, wait. I should have been able to get a chest this week, right? Let me go back. Oh, that's not back. I should have been able to get a chest, I'm pretty sure. Or was that last week? Maybe I did this already. All I know on my prot warriors, after a certain haste, they all try to stack crit to combo with free mastery from Bastion of Might. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the more haste I have, the more blood boils I get, more runes I get, so can't have enough of it, I can't imagine. I certainly don't have enough right now at 25%. I mean, I had 30% earlier in the expansion, let alone the season, so if I had like 40% haste or something like that, then I could see it, but yeah, here's the chest. Okay, we are now at 7. We're halfway there. 415 trinket as well, which we'll never use. It's a pretty interesting trinket, though. Lots of specs have a soft cap on haste, I guess. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know what that would even mean. Healer offline. Oh boy. Double Azerlon. Pretty accomplished though. Both 2K, so that's pretty good.
Speak up. Get moving.
I heard they have a pill for that. For what? Azerlon? I heard they have one too. It's called Cyanide. Monk and Warriors get so much free haste from talents. Yeah, that's true. Warriors get a ton, right? That talent, man. That might be one of the strongest talents in the game. Enter the fray or into the fray, whatever it's called. I think for Demon Hunter, it's get enough haste to do a couple trails in a meta beam buff, then stop stacking haste. Oh, you're talking about the sweeping ability thingy, yeah. Yeah, no doubt, I'm sure. See, it's a bit different, right? Monk get 15% haste. Yeah, they get it from the talent as well, right? Yeah, it's good. Alright, we got hopefully a pretty easy key ahead of us. Get an 18 done, so this is getting good. We, of course, already have 18 free all, but that's fine. Just get us to 17 for next week. How have the keys been? Not good at all, yeah. Been a complete disaster. 2 keys in a row have been just a complete disaster. But at least we finished that one. Hopefully we'll finish this one, no problem. I don't know, this is freehold, so it's always easy, but I don't know. I don't think there's going to be any big issues. The void emissaries, I mean, oh yeah, so we can't shroud, that's the big thing, right? Yeah, we can't shroud out of the gate, we have to kill the trash, so whatever. But we do have a rogue to do some of the other parts later if we want. It's still Death Run? Definitely not opening with Death Run, no way. Won't get me to do that, that's for sure. Warlock Death Skip is pretty... Oh yeah, we also have a Warlock. It's a good call. They really just need to remove Shroud from the game and just replace it with Smoke Bomb. Yeah, I totally agree. If they remove Shroud... Well, it doesn't really matter because Season 4 is basically removing it from the game anyway, so who cares? Oh, that's a cool looking set, by the way, I have to say. This guy's looking real good, especially as a Zandalari. Man, that looks good. That is Zandalari, right? No, he's Nightborn. Oh, well, either way, it looks really good. That's the Mythic ABT set. This guy's 8 of 8 Mythic as well. Damn. It's a nice set. Anyway, that raid had crazy... Yeah, dude. Pretty much all of the sets from the first 2 raids have been absolutely spectacular. I don't know how many... Let me take a look at this when we're inside here. Those 3 mobs with Sanguine and Quack will be fun. That's what I mean. If he's Soulstone, heals you, can just skip all the trash at the start. Won't be able to do it on me, but yeah, if he puts the healer. Anyway, let's take a look at the this one item here, which I didn't even realize was so crazy until just recently.
I have many lucky dudes you like.
Okay, so there's a chest from Uldir that is like this very, like a collar basically. Where is it? That's the one from last expansion. Wait, do I legit not? Oh, there it is. There we go. I have both of them. What's that, normal? Looks freaking awesome, by the way. That actually goes well with the Transmog, to be honest. I don't... What's red, though? That must be the under part of the chest. If it didn't clip through the braid thing, though, I would wear that for sure right now. Mythic set and Tomb of Sargeras were sweet. Oh, yeah. You liked Uldir gear? Yeah, this is amazing. Look at this. It's awesome looking. It kind of clips with my my hair and stuff, so I won't use it, but it's pretty cool. It'd go well with just about any other character. What other colors are there, though? Let's see. How do we look at this? Go to the barbershop and change the hair? Yeah, no thanks. I like the hair. There's a way to look at it, right? What the hell? Uldir, I don't know what bosses even drop it. Let's just say all chests. Okay, so let's look at normal. So normal is the bronze one. Raid finder. It's like it's hard to see because I actually have my gear on. Can you? You can't like take the gear off, huh? Anyway, probably an add-on for that. So that's the heroic one. I guess I never got the mythic one. Mythic is like a gold one. Maybe I do have the mythic one.
Oh, I have just the thing. Wander up.
It's hard to tell what's what, right? What do you think? That's normal or heroic? That's probably normal. I don't have the mythic one. Hey Metro, just saw stuff for 8.3. Looks pretty sick, yeah. 8.3 sets look good for the most armor types. Oh, maybe I haven't seen them. No, I have seen them. They're pretty cool. Metro was so sad you didn't stream. I always catch up on war campaigns and essences when I watch you. Yeah, I wish I could have, man. Definitely didn't intend to not stream yesterday, but the DDoS was too strong. Anyway, Nighthole is the best looking set IMO. Oh yeah, for DKs. I don't know what they look like. So no commentary on what we're skipping, so I guess we're not worried about it.
I have many wares.
I'm out of freaking everything though. I need to make more stuff. Were you able to work out what happened personally yesterday? There's nothing to work out. It's just I was in a slightly depressed mood after something that happened Monday. And I knew this week was going to be absolute hell, so I didn't want to come on with the normal Tuesday key shenanigans and have to just fail to upgrade keys 4 times in a row and then log off, you know? Wasn't looking forward to it. Yeah, it was Monday that the problems arose. And I was just still lingering on that topic on Tuesday. Let's use food. Almost out of flasks as well. You're probably going to get a few more checks from Ace Games TV. Keeps popping up for me every day. Yeah, that month was just huge because that was the month Classic came, but... Anyway, y'all getting your accounts prepared for a year of 8-3? Just burn she. I will heal us. Good call. Somebody said you can gateway the first 3 packs. Could somebody explain the placement for that? Never heard of gating at the start. Wait, who said that? I've never heard of it either, so I have no idea. Oh, Sir Fiskin. You can gateway the 3 packs at the start and then Shroud 2. How? Yeah, I never saw that done. So last night I am grinding mobs in Altaric and a random dragon spawns and ends me. Really? In Altaric? I've never heard of it. What? Okay. Hey, Inferno Master, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? This week has been painful so far. Good luck, Kevin. Yeah, it's not been fun. We've only done 2 keys. Already not in love with it. No, it did die before a 3rd cast, so that's worth it then. But I'm still gonna die, looks like. Yeah, that Vamp Blood proc. Oh wow. That might have been the thing right there. Yeah, still dead, yeah, for sure. Nowhere near enough damage to actually do this properly, though. No way. That sucks. Anyway, holy shit, those death strikes. Yep. And then those death strikes. Okay. And that is that, as I predicted. Oh, we got Rune Weapon again. Of course, as soon as we fucking use Rune Weapon, man, this mobs are so dumb. Man, that is really annoying. We really use our biggest CD and get knocked away from the mobs. Spirit Link and Cap Totem would be clutch. Yeah, Spirit Link's overpowered as hell. Tank can't die with Spirit Link up, so it's just really nice. Watch the Resto Shaman doing a 23 freeholds. Need some Bone Storm, yeah. I used it 3 times on that pack, and the second time I used it, I died the second after I used it. Nice start, yeah. 15 deaths before we killed the first pack. This guy gonna drink? Okay, we always... Oh god. We gotta make sure that we wait on Bone Storm here. Not having Rune Weapon for this pack is pretty brutal. Gonna have to use it now just to get some value out of it. Was it Dr. J? He was trying to get rank 1 Resto Shaman. Nice. And there you go. Trash and freehold too difficult. It's a guy named Kuzi. His heals are more reactive than Metro's Deathstrike. Nice. That's not a good thing though, right? Why is it still like this? Guess we can try Shrine again. See if there's a better pool of players out there now. No, it is. He always had Healing Way stacks built before incoming. That would be proactive, right? Reactive means you're late, basically. Oh, 450, jeez. Kill Jaden, alright, well, we can't go wrong with that. Did that guy from before the other dude was complaining about? It is weird that the 2 best shamans are Raider.io are each playing enhanced. Oh yeah, that is weird. Somehow melee is just way better, huh? That is really weird. Okay, this guy is extremely qualified. A lot of people are qualified.
For Admiral's favor, friend. Smooth sailing.
Shrine of the Storm on Sanguine Quaking weeks is so rough. Do the math. Yeah, man, I don't know what this guy's thinking math-wise, but unless it's like 150% DPS increase, 5% haste reduction every time we use less is not worth one person losing some damage. Fishbeard, you have played with him before. Oh, yeah. So we need rogue and less, so let's just... I'm gonna run to the bathroom, I guess, real quick while this populates. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, you dropped him because he wanted to use drums. I want to get an actual lust in, so if it's not going to come from the hunter, then we don't have a slot for him. How could it possibly be an overall DPS loss as well? Okay. No warriors. There we go. Ugh. So underqualified though. Close, but is it worth it? I don't know. Best shrine is a 14, so I have to say no, right? That's a shame. MDI Shaman would have been perfect. $11. This guy's best shrine is an 11. That's worrisome. That's an alt though, I guess, anyway, so. It's just so weird that I just can't find rogues anymore, man. It's so weird. You can't find rogues who are like actually quality players. They're all rogues like that guy from the last round who's just gonna fucking leave. Like, it's like, I don't know. I guess everybody's so used to getting invited as a rogue, so they're not even impressive anymore, honestly. Like, I feel like rogue has just fallen from the DPS charts so heavily this season. I've seen so many classes outperform them like so many times. Other than Tokes, I don't think I've ever played with a rogue who actually is top damage every dungeon. No, that guy's good enough. OMC does well? Oh yeah, I haven't played a lot with OMC. Alright, now we just need Lust and one other. All I know is they needlessly stun DR targets. Yeah, that's the worst, man. I have to say. Okay, this I'm about to put this guy on my fucking ignore list. So sick of him signing up. Anyway, yeah, that's a real bad thing right there. Stunning for no reason is not good at all when it's on the emissary that you're trying to stun on purpose. A good rogue brings so much more to the dungeon than just damage. So does every class, right? You could say that about any class. Alright, this is that guy from last time that the dude was warning me about, so guess we'll swerve on him just to make sure. On the PTR, they have added a thing you can buy with horrific visions in A3. Yeah, I know, we were talking about it before. Pretty exciting. I'm very interested to see it. You get 10% bonus damage on the target. Outlaw stun. So tell me about warrior or feral. What do you mean? Even worse when a rogue mindlessly stuns a mob standing in sanguine pool. Yeah, that does happen quite often, actually. A lot of demon hunters out there. Ebola. It's very qualified. So we just need Lust now. Wait, that guy didn't accept the invite. Anyway, wait, I thought you were supposed to keep them in the sanguine. No, you're not. That doesn't do anything. Demon Hunter is the most played class in the game at the moment. Oh, really? Is there a stat out there for that? That's interesting. That guy, I invited him just... Did I not click the invite? Maybe I accidentally clicked the X or something. Sylvanas is really mad at Sarfang. She had me go find him in the swamp like multiple times this week. Like, get over it. What the hell? In the swamp. Didn't know that. Are you doing alt runs for Azerite? Oh, you're talking to him? Possibly. That's probably what he's doing. Gives a lot of Azerite the war campaign. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, gotcha. Neat. Guys are just unqualified. As we get a good last spot, this should be a really good group though. It's like the perfect comp, really. Demon Hunter, Rogue, and Lust. DPS. Excellent. Resto Druid. Not my favorite pick, but they're very good right now regardless. Can't deny that. So it's definitely having a very geared Resto Druid is a good thing. Never noticed this little object here. It's a weird area. So we could try the thing. I don't know if you guys... It was posted in our guild's Discord. Let's see if I can find it again.
Yes, it is.
I'll show you real quick. So they're tanking. I think we saw somebody do that this weekend, right? They're tanking the guy as like close to the side as possible so the melee could stand up there as well. And I mean, I guess it works fine. I don't know. I'm worried about the tank's position in that situation, but I don't think it really matters. Especially, it'd be a good time to test it on Fort, right? Why wait 30 minutes to find a less class versus taking a highly geared and qualified class that has drums? Because those don't exist either. Unless it's just better anyway. It's not going to take 30 minutes or more to find somebody though. I think, yeah, that was Method EU, yeah. That was that group. That was what I was just looking at, Method EU. Wow. Above 450, that's pretty crazy. Tol Barad. We agreed that that was also a China realm, or whatever realm, but... Guy's pretty good. That guy's actually better. Ragnaros. At least he's qualified. He's definitely qualified. Score's a little low, but he's really geared, so we'll gamble on it. I think it's the positives outweigh the good, or outweigh the negatives. He's actually going to use less pet apparently, so the mage, I'd say the hunter is way more qualified. Mage was dubious. Alright. I don't even know who these are. I didn't even know I had people on my ignore list. Probably the same scenario. People just spam signing up to a key that they don't get the hint on. Alright. We're good to get going here. Hopefully everybody's on their way. This looks like as good of a group as we can put together, really. I mean, they're all random people, so it could go obviously sideways no matter what, but the comp is perfect, and the gear and everything, the score, everything seems good, so. It is kind of funny that mine still shows Season 2 this late into the season. I mean, Season 3 is almost over. I wonder what it'll show next season. Will it still show Season 2 as the highest? It'd be interesting. But yeah, we've learned that, you know, Ragnaros is actually the least problematic of all the problem realms. It's Azralan is definitely tier 1, number 1 for that, just because they seem to all have chips on their shoulders as well as oftentimes being idiots. Ragnaros is just, I don't know. Azralan is so bad. Yeah, Azralan's definitely the worst now for me. Ragnaros has gotten a lot better. So much ego. Yeah, that's it. A lot of ego in that realm. I don't know why. People oftentimes very selfish and quick to overreact. Let's put it that way. Alright. We finally found a group for my key. See how it goes. Really, it should be fine. Voids in here shouldn't be that bad, and the big problematic affixes are not here, so it's just going to be some sanguine parts, and I don't think that will be too bad. Maybe we should take, yeah, you know what? I'll try that. I almost never use Tightening Grasp, but let's use it, because there's going to be a lot of opportunity to grip things. I'm not really using Wraithwalk at all, so... Alright, let me eat it. This is the second worst week on the calendar. What do you think is the worst? I'm sure I might agree with you if I knew what you thought the worst was, but for me, this is... I can't imagine it getting any worse than this. Still wish Blizzard would fix this dungeon when it comes to affixes. In what way? Fort teaming quacking. Yeah, that's pretty bad too. That's pretty bad. I don't know. I think Sanguine is worse, but teaming is definitely more dangerous. It depends if that's also a Void Emissary. The problem is this is dangerous and it's a Void Emissary, so it's just ridiculous. Non-elite should never drop or have any affixes with them. Well, they already changed a lot of that, so... But yeah, it's just not possible. I don't know. I think Necrotic is the next thing that needs to be changed now.
3,
But
2, 1.
The Fort Teaming Quack Week also has voids. There's not enough, like it's every 3 weeks that it would alternate. So maybe the first one did, but the next one probably won't.
The Alliance must not claim this prize. All who oppose us will fall. Now, let the hunt begin.
What would change about Necrotic? Seems fairly balanced to me. Just the fact that most mobs don't apply, like non-elites don't apply any other debuff or any other affix in the game, but they apply Necrotic still, so I'm not really sure why that's the case. You know what I mean? Like the Snake Room, especially what I'm talking about. It doesn't really matter 90% of the time anyway, though, so if they made no change to it, that'd still be fine, but... 250k DPS from the Demon Hunter, that's fine. A little bit of pad there. Some of the affixes should also have the duration nerfed a bit, like Sanguine and Necrotic. Demon Hunter pumping up to now, yeah.
Beware.
8+ stacks in no time. Yeah, the Snake Room was BS if you pull a ton of them. Oh, 80, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But it's not even a problem. Like, I don't know, like the actual Necrotic stacks themselves don't really matter. It's just the fact that I can't be healed. The dot, the physical dot doesn't seem to do much. Like, it's definitely less. I feel like 99 stacks is less dangerous than a single quacking hit, honestly. Which is kind of crazy. It does very little, yeah. I'm not sure why. You'd think 99 stacks would do way more, but the big thing, I guess, is just the actual healing reduction.
Beware. Beware.
That was a bad first grip on my part. I had to save it with the second grip, which is not ideal, but it doesn't really matter. Get hit hard here. Still got a Hearthstone. Uh-oh. Oh, that was really close. It did pull it. Fuck. That's GG. Oh, and it aggroed the Templar. Alright, that's full whip then. GG. What do you like about Blood Decay, Deathstrike? Everything, really, is the answer. Don't really dislike anything about them other than sometimes their lack of mobility. Oh, well, that's not what we wanted to do. GG, let them finish. Yep, definitely. Plan on finishing those packs? No way. That was the biggest mistake that you could possibly make in that scenario, and I was the one who made it. It was really just a perfect storm of a mistake, too, because if I got knocked in any other direction, it would have been fine. But because I got knocked that direction and there's stairs there, I got sent like way farther than I should have gotten sent. You know what I mean? Like, if I just got knocked back a 10 true yards, it would have been fine. But I got knocked back 10 yards downstairs, so I ended up much farther down the stairs than I should have, you know what I'm saying? That's just, yeah, really big mistake there. We need to get those away from that area. Okay, we got AMS at least for the first knockup thingy. Reduce some damage at least. Just short on that, so I'm gonna die here. Use that Hearthstone, I guess. Anyway, so what did you use all your boosts on? Nothing, I haven't used it yet. I'll probably save it until next season, or next expansion, I mean. He left? Yeah, probably. Welcome to this week, guys. Even when you put a great group together, people are still fucking children. Gotta leave after 5 minutes in a dungeon, that's not going well. It's just really hard to enjoy doing keys anymore, man. They really, they're not going to, but they really need to do something about this. This fucking petulance, it just destroys pugging. What a surprise, it's the rogue again. Imagine 15's next season with the mount. Why? People will leave immediately if there's a wipe. Oh yeah, early on when they're all trying to get the mount. That's funny. Looks like he DC'd. I'm sure it does. Hopefully he did. He was bad and gay. Welcome back, man. Glad to see you again. Okay. Pro tip, Rabbit Charm is probably next week. Oh yeah, I still have a ton of those. Somewhere. Or maybe I got rid of them at this point. Oh yeah, they're right there. Can stock up between 8.3. Yeah, maybe. I don't think they're not buffing islands, so I don't feel like you need them anymore. Shrine is awful this week. Not really. I mean, I didn't get very far in it, but the only reason we had any trouble here was because I made a pretty big mistake. So, and that's it for my key. Thanks for stopping by, Key. I don't know how this is still on here. It's pretty stupid. Report and blacklist the rogue. It's not a thing. Can't do either of those things. King's Rest, I wouldn't mind that. Demon Hunter, what? Do you understand how AV works now? Yeah, I've made an entire video. Like I said, it'll be hopefully live tomorrow, but we'll see how long it takes to do some of these last few things here. We got to edit it still and render it, obviously, and then upload it, which is going to take a while. But I think this is going to be the last key, unless it goes extremely well. Oh, it's this tacky guy again? Yeah, I think I've learned everything I'm going to learn about Corax Revenge now, so I'll make a nice video on it. And hopefully it will help other people learn. Although obviously every day that goes by is less exposure. Let's see if there's other videos out there. What would you guys type? Corax Revenge Guide. Is that what you guys would type if you were looking for something like this? 3 days old. Just like very low effort videos, it looks like.
I was Horde. I do have to say that Horde seemed to win a lot more than Alliance do, but I did get beaten by Alliance once. You're also going to kill a lot of players.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with actually leveling fast. Yeah, not really any videos out there. A couple people looks like they tried, but they didn't do much. People are here already or what? All the videos that are out there are on the mount, which is not what I'm worried about. Okay, anyway, 8.3 this month or December? Yeah, 2020. January at the earliest, looks like. Oh, wait, this isn't AD. It was the other group. King's Rest is this one. They said it wouldn't be in the holidays. Yeah, it's probably going to be the day after Corax Revenge ends, which is January 6th, a Monday, ironically. So, yeah, it'll probably be Tuesday. Babe predicted the 4th or the 11th. Those are not Tuesdays, so. Incorrect. Patches do not come out on Saturdays. Yeah, it'll be the 7th for sure. Will you recommend doing the AV event over time walking for the last? Definitely. I would recommend it. The fastest way to level from 110 to 120 without any question. Is definitely. I think it's definitely going to be the 7th. Like I would say it's already confirmed at this point. Alright, this is basically a perfect comp. You got Monk Healer for a ring. And then Lust, Rogue, and Demon Hunter. But, well, this Demon Hunter, what the fuck? 1,200 score. No, that's not even. Current score, 955. Okay. But his main is 8 of 8 Mythic. So I guess that helped him. Might be a partial pre-made, yeah, probably.
2, 1.
That guy's from Area 52 as well, so that's probably the case.
Welcome to the tomb of the first Troll King. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root, binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
So now we aggroed the golem? What? How'd that happen? Anyway, what is AV event? What do you mean?
Beware. Beware.
This guy asking about last 10 levels. Yeah, I replied. I don't understand the question. Alright, here we go. Things are about to get interesting.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Old school Arctic Valley event came out. Correct. Do you not know about that? Maybe that's why I'm confused. I assumed anybody who was playing WoW knew about that. Somehow you might have missed it, I guess. I see.
Beware.
Well, that's where the confusion lies then. I'm inactive at the moment. Oh, I see.
Beware.
Good evening, Metro. Hey, Tyra, what's up? How are the runs going? Terrible. This is definitely the worst day of Mythic Plus we've had in a long time. Automatic teller machine. Oh, yeah. I wonder who will leave this time. It's going to be me. Just kidding. Anybody want to place a bet on if I leave this key or not? Okay. Oh, I am sorry. Good luck. Thanks. What happened to your run so far? Nothing, basically. I mean, I'm surprised we even finished keys at this point. We've done 3 dungeons, and 2 of them we finished at least, but they were all disasters. And to be fair, the only problem that we had with that shrine was an error that I made, so... Oh, hey, I know that rogue. Oh, yeah. Irbis from Black Hand. Well, that guy's also a blood elf, so he didn't even need to do any fancy stuff. And saw that coming. Happens every time. Affixes aren't that hard. Disagree. Yeah, it's the server I'm on. Play Horde and Ally. Sweet. Well, that's cool. Oh, there's a void here? What the hell? What the hell? Didn't know that was the case. Don't remember ever seeing this here. Pretty close to this other pack here. Hopefully we don't accidentally aggro it. We get pushed back by these tornadoes over that direction, he probably would aggro it. It's a fairly small server, so I get surprised whenever I see someone from it. I see. Well, I would probably feel the same way then if I was in that position. 4 is inherently... Oh, yep, there we go. We aggro the trash. GG. Probably wiping air for sure. Somehow we might survive it, but we'll find out. Use a healing pot. Good ring, really. Not taking enough damage to really necessitate any kiting, but it's just very high amounts of damage at the same time. Blood's gonna save us shortly. Vampiric Blood, very strong ability. Get a nice little Bone Storm going. Anyway, 4 is inherently more, should I say, time-consuming than Tyrannical. Wouldn't call it harder, though. Yeah, I like Fortified better. It's more fun. But seems like a lot of people are not on the same page with that because we have a lot of trouble with Fortified weeks for some reason. People just don't know how to act on trash, and I don't know why. Like, the fact that we actually aggro this, it's like, come on, man. Just play smart, you know what I mean? Don't accidentally aggro the hardest trash pack in the dungeon. Fort is greater than Tyrannical? Oh, really? That's a huge bitch. Yeah, I don't know why they're so big. Just the enrage, I guess. Yeah, I'm really surprised we survived that, especially without any CDs, really. And we used Bone Storm at the end, but it wasn't a... It was a bit late. Oh, man. Still almost died. Wait, what the hell? What the fuck? Okay. Didn't even mean to do that. Triple Enraged Champion looms fun on fort while healing from Sanguine. Oh yeah. That's obviously GG, as they say. So far so good though. I mean, it's been messy, but we've not had any deaths. No deaths is really impressive with all these mistakes that we made so far. It demonstrates a good ability to recover, so that's really nice. That should be a key factor in success in King's Rest, honestly. What happens if you use, you can't use it here. I know if I use Inky Black it would change it, but... Okay. Good start. Forget it. Anyway, and honestly, this week feels more forgiving than last. Oh yeah. Definitely can't say that. Nobody even reacts to that? You guys not even... You guys are just numb to rogues at this point, I guess. And all, oh, that's it, I read that. Great rogue damage. He died. He aggroed the boss and got one shot. Did you not see that? Last week was a shit show, yeah. Yeah, I really didn't have any problem with last week. I mean, Necrotic's a pain, but rogues will be rogues and hunters will be hunters, so yeah. That's really funny that after all that issues with trash, no deaths whatsoever, 0 deaths, our first death is to some rogue face pulling. Unbelievable. Like, how, as a rogue too, right? I mean, you got tricks, you got shroud, you got stealth in general. Like, what? How does that even happen? Oh man. Rogue should always be using tricks before pulls, lol. Yep. I mean, either way, it wasn't on purpose. He just was too close to the boss for some reason. I'm not really sure why you wouldn't be in stealth. Isn't it as like a rogue, you should just always be in stealth when you're out of combat? Maybe he got a good roll and didn't want to lose the buffs. And no, he definitely didn't do it on purpose, I can't imagine, because... Whoa. What? That's unfortunate. Wow. That's really unfortunate. Good save, though. Let me repair quick. Just got knocked into a pile of shit. Not good. Anyway, could have not realized he wasn't stealth. Yeah, maybe.
Against the Zandalari.
Oh, shit. Well, that's unfortunate. The toughest mob in here, and we gotta fight it with this. What an absolute mess. What causes these purple circles? This is something that goes on a player, right? Yep. That happens if you don't dispel it. Oh yeah. I think you're thinking of the other one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rune weapon's gonna be up very shortly. Now it is. Of course, people pull threat. What a surprise. Anyway, this feels like an alt leveling through time walking week. I have the same experience with keys yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. Not a good week for keys at all. Gotta be careful about Sanguine here. That actually worked out pretty well. He rooted, but all the other mobs got rooted except this one, because this one can't be rooted. So I was able to grip it. AoE grip. Even I tried to AoE grip them all because I didn't want any of them in the center of the room, but that didn't happen, obviously. Now it's fine because both of the other options are on this side of the room, so one way or the other, they won't go over there. Do you have any general advice on how to be more confident tanking pug keys? I was cranking out pug keys last week, but this week seems seriously pug unfriendly. It has nothing to do with pugs, it's just... But yeah, no. Just more experience, nothing really. Just experience, you know? It's the only way you can get confident with anything in a game, really. The more you do it, the easier you'll find it. This week is just really a bad week. It's just a very unfair week, and... It's a big part of why they're nerfing Quaking, I'm sure, but one way or the other, without the Void Emissaries, it would have been a lot easier as well, so.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, it's just Voids plus Quaking anytime that happens, it's just GG. Like, that's your toast. And Void Week with Sanguine is pretty much all the affixes, yeah.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I just got a healer who can do 23s for an 18. No big deal. Yeah.
Run away, little girl.
Okay. Fernando, what's up? What do you think about raid essences for Mythic Plus? The tank one? Useless for Mythic Plus. Never used it. Can't imagine why I ever would. Damage, wow. Forgot about this. Damage profile just doesn't match up. You don't take damage the same ways for it to be useful. Oh, I almost fell off. Can you fall off? Probably. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I guess he can't put it at where you are, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, you can fall off. Nice. Well, so much for no deaths. We've racked them up since then.
Beware.
I was watching MDI team run live keys last night, and they weren't wanting to go past the 22, so everyone is struggling this week. Oh yeah, this is just an objectively more difficult week than normal. It's just, yeah, it's kind of unfair. These affixes are just kind of unfair, honestly. Hey, Tokes, what's up? I really liked last week. Oh yeah? Yeah, last week is not my favorite week either, but it's not too bad. 2 weeks that there's a lot of work on the tank part in a row though, so it does kind of suck. Jix thought this would be an easy week. Oh yeah, well, maybe he would, but for me it's very bad as Blood DK because I have no way to mitigate quacking and people are bad at the game, so. Quacking change can't come soon enough. Yeah, I mean it could have come soon enough. It would have happened this week if that would have been soon enough, but of course didn't come obviously until the patch. Bear tank plus necrotic equals easy. Oh yeah. I still don't get how Blood DK can heal with necrotic. Same way they heal without it. Just dealing with it in general. It's really easy to deal with it. That's Death and Decay slow is overpowered. It's like the best way to deal with it in the game. Why is Bear better for Necrotic? They're not. All 6 tanks can handle it pretty well in terms of dropping stacks, but this is such a good time for alts anyway. With the increased rep, I'm getting a lot of AP and essences out of the way before A3. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I do need to do it. I don't know. Trying to hang on and enjoy my DK and Mythic Plus, but some bad weeks and just a lot of just pretty much no reason to do them anymore. Like I don't care about score. I'm fucking like so geared. It'd be unbelievable to even get an upgrade at this point. I like using Bear for Necrotic because it's really easy to kite. Yeah, it's definitely... They're pretty good kiters. They're probably like the 3rd best kiters. But obviously Monk and DK are way better. I mean, you got a 455 socket and you didn't equip it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm set on gear. It'd be very difficult to get an upgrade nowadays, so... you could make more out of your keys doing more alt days or practicing Frost if you still wanted to stream them. Yeah, I know. I plan on doing alts anyway, so we'll see. I'm just not sure what the next, like... Because, I mean, the season isn't going to end for a while anyway, even once the patch comes out, so... I'm not sure what's going to happen, you know? I'm trying to... The challenge thing and all that, that's been a lot of fun, so... We'll see what we can do. Solo push week? Yeah, sometime. I won't be able to do it this week, but in the future for sure. Looks like next push week is 2 weeks from now. Oh yeah. Stream keys with cop? Jesus. You'd have to be online and interested in doing keys for that to happen. Fort Volcanic Busting Enchanted Week. That's a good one for sure. That is a very good one. Has your raid group tested the new 8.3 tier? Are you kidding me? Can't even get 20 people to log on for the actual raid nights. Probably couldn't get a single person in the guild to go on the PTR and do it. Besides me. I mean, I wouldn't even do it. Most of the times they're testing it, it might work. For some reason, they love Thursday and Friday for testing, so. So Hearthstone has a new mode called Battlegrounds. Yeah, I heard about that. Is it out now? Because I got some email about some kind of beta for it, but I didn't even know they had betas for Hearthstone. Yeah, still in beta, gotcha. I don't understand what the Battleground mode is. Yeah, I don't really understand it either, but it's cool. I'm glad. I haven't played Hearthstone in years, but it's cool. I'm glad to hear that they're still making content. It's a copy of the Final Tactic. How's that possible?
This temple is under Gahun's power.
It's so different from the actual game, it's hard to explain, right? Okay, no problem here. We just get the Berserker. Oh, okay, just die apparently. Just kidding. I saw it described as an auto battler, but I have no idea what the hell that is either. Oh yeah. Guess we got no battle reses. Have you guys not seen any of the Team Fight Tactics, the Riot offshoot league game that blew up? Never heard of it. Unlucky. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of luck involved there. The minions do combat on their own, and you have to buy them, and you can also sell them later to buy better minions. Wow, that does sound cool. Damn, that's neat. New Hearthstone mode is a lot of fun. Should definitely try it. Nah. I don't have enough time for all the things I want to do in WoW right now. Definitely not playing Hearthstone as well. Yeah, we won't even let it go then. It's just going to be way more dangerous than anything this pack will have. Yeah, you're on a chessboard. You arrange your heroes as you would expect. Tanks in front of DPS, in front of healers naturally. Wait, what? Tanks in Hearthstone? I don't get it. I'd have to see it because I still don't understand how any of that makes it 8v8 or whatever you said. So another Dota auto chess. No idea. Just auto chess in general. Oh yeah. Make Blood DK and Hearthstone and Metro will play it. Make Hearthstone World of Warcraft and I'll play it. Yeah, me and Tokes are more describing the genre, not so much the specifics of Hearthstone. I see. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of that stuff, so no idea. How does that even how is that even possible as a demon hunter to die to that mechanic?
Beware.
Like, how is that even possible? Oh man. All right. Hey, what's up, Flimsy? How's it going? You probably zoned out while pressing the 3 buttons in his rotation. Yeah. It's possible. Wait, who just got the bleed there? What? It missed or something? Nope, he did the bleed and nobody got it. Did it hit the statue? The statue has a bleed. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Here, do that. Just shoot that. You can't force them to do it, I guess, huh? There we go. Anyway, new MDI cheese strat. Sorry, I had to spam resub on both this and Patreon. Charged my card. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even. What the hell? New member, thanks a lot. Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, it doesn't actually do a new message, I don't think, for Patreon, unless you stop becoming a Patreon for a month. Welcome to the community. Yeah, thanks, man. Glad to have you back. What is the, oh, it doesn't save your progress. Only 1 month. What is that? What was that WeCore on the screen? No, it does, it seems. Doesn't it say new member for the first month? Oh yeah, you're only there for 1 month before. That's probably the case, actually, yeah. It definitely should save your progress, but I wasn't sure if there was, like, if there was a lockout kind of thing. Like, if you were gone for so long and you came back after so long, would it still save it? That seems like a bug, huh? Don't think it's a bug. It's just Demon Hunter is like, is his gear broken or something? Doesn't seem like it was broken, I don't know. How do we skip this pack with the Void Emissary in the middle of it? I don't think you can, right? could just kill it. It's not that dangerous. Anyway, I don't know, man. It's just a joke of a week. Surprised no one else ran out to repair. Yeah, somebody dropped repair then. You mind control the mob and pull the pack, and the first thought the healer has is to dive all the way downstairs and go res me. And the first thought the healer has is to, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The rest of the trash is gonna die first. That's kind of surprising. See, imagine if there was no timer, man. Like how different things would be. If people were just willing to just take on challenges because they were challenging and not try to like fucking game every second of it. That's what I'm hoping that Torghast can fix, but I don't think it's going to. I'm sure there's still gonna be something about time related to it in some way. It's like, alright, well, this is a very dangerous pack, but we can kill it no problem if everybody just actually does their best with it. Mage isn't running back, correct. An astute observation. Don't take that time with me, bro. Okay, he's back. Kill the berserker now. Have you completed any key? Yeah, we've completed 2 out of the 3 keys we did so far. But we haven't been really close to upgrading any of them. Had a couple 17s then at least, so that's fine. Good enough. Okay, Bombkin? No, I played Blood DK, yeah. Are you actually motivated to go make a DK? Blood seems fun. Oh, it's a lot of fun. It's absolutely my favorite spec in the game without any question. I wish I could play it more and more types of content and have more time for that. Metro, that's actually considered hate speech. I don't think you could allow that phrase in the chat. Gotcha. Well, I mean, Bombkin's really good right now. I mean, if people want to play Bombkin, then feel like that's up to them. I can't stop them.
2, 1.
How many deaths? 22 in this run alone. Many deaths. Thank God for easy leveling this week. Yeah, it's nice. AV, man, I'm telling you. That's where it's at. I only wish it was a little bit more consistent for low levels. I'm not really sure why it's so inconsistent for low levels. Seems like you get way less percentages. Everything's a percentage in there, and you get like, so for example, at 110 or something, you get 3% of a level every 2 minutes. But at at 10, you get 0.5% of a level every 2 minutes. I don't know why. Hate speech? I missed something, it seems. Yeah, I don't know. That's a political meme, not a bombkin flame. If you say so. I don't know why anybody would be talking about politics while playing WoW, so I think I'm right and you guys are wrong. Doesn't really match up, you know?
This fight requires skill, something you are lacking.
Beware.
To get the axe.
Why lust? A lot of people lust here, dude. Memes during WoW is crazy. Yeah, it doesn't really make much sense.
Beware. Beware.
Somebody is losing a head.
Beware.
This is WoW. Softies and politicians, please go away. Leave our game alone. Yeah, for sure. How is it not dead by now with Bloodlust? It's just, I'm just zero interest. I hate to say it, but I have no interest in doing this right now. I don't even care at this point. This week is just such a pain in the ass that it makes me not even want to care.
My head will make a fine trophy.
Even in death you cannot succeed. Stand aside and witness greatness. There is no antidote for this. The elements answer my call.
Like, what are you doing, dude? Are we gonna do the mechanic, or are you just gonna fucking run around in circles and get one shot? Okay, yeah, just run around in circles and get one shot. Probably a better option. Okay, we're gonna fail to do every single thing on the fight then, I guess. It's just crazy, man. Like, it's funny how Tyrannical somehow doesn't even make the bosses harder, but Fortified, you wipe the bosses more. Like, what's even going on here? Like, how is that even possible? Yeah, that's for the best. Just be done. All right, thanks anyway, guys. Sorry this was such a dour one, but this is just untenable. It's really impossible to enjoy with so many idiots doing keys anymore. So thanks anyway. We'll be back on Friday for some alts. Hopefully we'll do some lower keys. I don't really care. Just trying to get gear on the alts still. So I would definitely appreciate you guys. Hopefully that video will be live tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll have enough time. Hopefully, if it is live tomorrow, I'd really appreciate you guys stopping by and thumbsing it up and leaving some comments. So Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the weekend.